Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yo, non crab up on Sima Edria 9 and 9 Pepe Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Yeah, the midfield action, no, bro. Midweek edition of midfield action. Yeah, Cheobia, Nano Pay, Mobiachi, Makwaba Eba program, ye Asoti Anka Live or DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. Sanso and DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. Sanso Naughty and Can Facebook and YouTube na multi TV decoder no on Sabeka live and so and your home DAB plus receiver on the digital television via on sa Bekayen and none of pay DNA Wabano de Bremontone Montana Transi the fresh ones and Brain Nafi the Acadina and so yade aye a fisem Tony and Amanone when I'm go ahead or the brain. We rub ball boom tennis boxing and SMP you know brain matches across the friendly games I also and the Euro qualifiers be not in the easy turn it names out me Georgia any Greece game na interesting game very interesting game na any kake for the first time I will more history Georgia are qualify at the Kakabo a major tournament and you know Germany Omubekobi now 2004 winners Greece out we any other games teach friendly games of course or results I pay free more by Ghana and to me and say Uganda the meaning football say man for mathematics be my Ghana and qualify and come World Cup no Mali at Nigeria you mo adwuma kama power 2-0 Ghana share Nigeria and to me mo say 2-1 Uganda Comoros say Uganda 4 yentimi and say Uganda it is a football but it is any Mali na ekobodi a esi suppose but to ado was the key players in Ghana
but football you be on the master
yes
and money ebo mi hia
all right
and mo bi na mo bi hia
all right those the key players in the traho okay entina no enche Tony the amanani sanbebre na fe kwa make the local stories no atwa yen so and then Mishika me chere mpamcho 3,000 cities obi a be win bia no memo 30 million 3,000 cities enti ka ho fa ho ka gro no Tony anu si ya me cheska edin kan 3,000 Ghana cities star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi Farudu abetimi bia ewuram ba ku bia ewuram bia no 5 Ghana cedis 30 million and am dey ma win bia and then so no me che 200 wo ha o kan gro no ho bia ahwe phone no so say 200 betimi abegu so me dey ma nipa aduo no 200 I am check my phone no so na eno so eba begu so e dey mamo Tony
award winner
yes sir
me da sipi akonya na nyame adom na nso e
Nyakopadum 0551599933 0551599933 eno any WhatsApp line with me the messages I hold for so they are praying yanko
me da sipi ye call ni ahensama ekoso onkofo close as usual ye ma etiefo ene ahefo akwaba ye sha semfamfi awone sana semfamfi euros ni they say there all is set groups no are complete and rather and who 3 countries are playoffs no omo qualify ya groupings no say bibia there the din on the 17th of June ekosi on the 17th of July Ewa Germany Euros no tournament no boss dikadika enti all the groups no 6 and I will head our Kessben television so and that Poland qualify Robert Lewandowski and Shazmu ya joining in penalties 120 minutes obia ntimi anshe goal Poland versus Wales penalties no and the man Poland qualify nam qualify we no na Nigeria no na enyezi class am me ko he kwan Polish Poland almost celebrate some qualification and Adamoko Wales plus very disappointing. Very disappointed someone to me and from a country no unqualified. Enra feel Poland ebe you move from penalties and no any here our Kessben television. So also Ukraine Mukalo Mutrikum so akwa adwuma no nyina almost so qualify. Omane Iceland and a boy ya Ukraine and so a qualify. We need 2-1. Yeah, almost so a celebration.
Ukraine have done it. And on a night awash with emotion in southwestern Poland, Ukraine have reached UEFA Euro 2024. A nation united a long way from home. But the team who have not played a home game.
We Ukraine for celebration. Oh my yeah, entokwa homopa. Bare 3 years ago na Russia for started say omotie so omobo mo a say neme pi e wo kromo ne so enada Ukraine at the football united obi a homo ebomoden e qualify 2-1 and amodin kunim Andy Lonin, Madrid goalkeeper no, or no, and a dark goal post cinema, or boy, Emma the country qualify, Mukalo Mudrik, or no, a player ball at Emma Chelsea, and our second goal no, on a share, the match winner, Emma Ukraine, I qualify, air call the finals of the Euros at Air Basel, and no, a June 17, our Germany tournament, no, Air Basel, elsewhere, Georgia celebration idea, na extraordinary referee, any game na pe, fans no, every stance in the Eba Park, and so, Yen Kakra.
10 years and counting without a major tournament. Gustavo Poyet's side, who came into this as favourites, have to look on as the celebrations in Tbilisi carry on. It is Georgia's night. A page of history written in Tbilisi. No goals after 120 minutes, but Georgia win 4-2 on penalties.
Georgia fans no Anaba Park ni so pitch near boss game no supporters na free on various stands na Anaba Park ni so any place no ebe Germany ni how omani asia Jaffa ebi si da omon qualify for any major tournament Euros no in their history one will be that afei and omanya qualification mo akosi aka no wonder as fans no tears of joy any jamro so nti ebi mu su na ebi mu nso free stands ni mu Aba Park no so said oh our Kessben television so football and Jelly Brown there a non-comparable to me found compare BB and Nigeno abro so players no and the fans no and a celebrity our Kessben television so and so wow Georgia players no call dressing room hey the depend led by Variscalia the day our dressing room and Georgia for Kakra. We Napoli star Variscalia on the lady Georgia Mama qualifier and now our dressing one or man no best in now much in no Omugusua Germany for the first time Omo Eba Euros Nibi now coach Wooly San.
In the past, sometimes some of you thought maybe I should have gone, or football is that's what I try sometimes to explain also to you is if you want to reach something, it takes time. In football, you can't change everything in 1 month or in 6 months. It takes time always, and but to stay in Georgia, I would pay to feel what I feel today. So I'm happy, and I never thought about going, even if you would have asked me before the match. I feel good. I'm feeling good here since 3 years. I'm surrounded by amazing people, and I think that's the most important.
What is a former French international national team Wababa, former American defender no, and the Georgia for a qualified first ever coach. What do I qualify for Euros no? And you know our Kessben television. So Gustavo Puyi, Gaspuyi, or no, a coach at the Emma Greece Emino, and Nada. 2004 winners didn't team qualify. Goose Poye, a Kasai, El Push match, a boy Georgia team no, about especially Wooly Sanyo.
First and most important, congratulations to Georgia, the whole country, and me in particular to Willy Sagnol. We have a similar pass in Bordeaux, and I think it's a great achievement, so congratulations to all of them.
We Gustavo Puye, Kakra di Tuja, Greece coach, and a ball, former colleague, Wooly Sanyo. Other Greece for Georgia for qualify no and not that urban about so so ntimi amfa Greece and qualify there so obo omo uniform no Georgia coach no and na obo no about see papa for see friendly games and not the team about so Diamond Shaft Germany and the Netherlands and a boy Germany edi kunima kamie no a Netherlands ete eka ni mu baako na Toni Kroos aye back to back assist e Germany omo friendly games a omo abono ni mienu yina no oya assist no Toni Kroos no obekai first match omo ekodi nkunim no 2-0 ni nyina no oya assist over France no adan so Toni Kroos assist man Germany Netherlands by 2-1 na na Julian Nagelsmann say na ni pass Germany etimi edi nkunim say o winning back-to-back games aya na boa o sa winning mentality na abibia no o call game one o so much confidence in Germany adwuma no omaye ni nyina say in 2 games so much is nyina no omo atimi adi nkunim Ronald Koeman coach the orange Netherlands omo national team no osin ko for ka say Germany favorite ono omabo eno ada Germany de kokwasa sa hwem 2-1 nanso Germany be Euros way omo enye favorite come on betimi age Germany encounter Ronald Koeman and Netherlands coach Okasai.
It's that's football. Maybe they were negative. I don't know why, because Germany has always good players. They are always strong. But if you beat France, that was maybe the reason that they are much more positive now. But it's a little bit strange in 1 week to be negative, and after that they had a big favorite to win the Euros. I think it's a little bit more in the middle.
Ronald Koeman, national team coach manager Eddie Emma Netherlands any training kano or see the German Euros ni die omo ne host die na so monye favorite say omo betimi age adan 1 week omo dey share Netherlands ashe France into mko akwaje there be or say football no yen kan sa another friendly game e course so England one more boy draw one more Asia Belgium match no am in 4 goals 2 apiece and then we hear our Kessben television so goalkeeper Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford under the ball kwache ye Emma Yuri Tielemans kwache first goal England enya penalty Emma Ivan Toney was a debut goal Emma England na a penalty and converting the camera Tielemans second goal Emma Belgium kwache 2 ya pompa wie and Jude Bellingham na die no o take Emma match draw Ivan Toney ekasa for the debut goal Emma England omo enya draw no ho yenten nsema Ivan Toney odi tuja
score sheet. I think it would have been a little downer if we lost the game, but thankfully Jude got something from the game for us, and I feel like we did fully deserve something.
What about your goal as well, to get your first England goal, and from the penalty spot, it feels almost inevitable with you, but it was a heck of a calm finish, Ivan.
Yeah, I always got to stay calm on the penalty spot. I always do that. I just take my time, walk away with the ball, and you see the keeper trying to come out and put me off, and players trying to come over. But I just stay calm, make the keeper wait for me, and just slot in the back of the net.
You won the penalty as well. How pleased were you with your overall performance?
Well, yeah, the first goal. Once in the colours of the 3 Lions, was sending you pass the penalty. No, one year you goalkeeper no, or who the movement, or turn who you pay now, or the ball to net said here or Kessben television. So Jude Bellingham, or no, and the Messiah, no, not young, in 2 games, England for back-to-back games our Wembley Brazil ko show mo and I end round so Kenya Jude Bellingham match no ekoye ka woteka match no koye draw 2-2 Jude ekasai efa drawn game e ba ho no say no munya chances pa so draw no enye bad cry.
I knew the rubbish we would have got if we had lost 2 games in a bounce, you know. I think with these games you got to keep perspective in mind, you know. There's a lot of lads making debuts. a lot of those boys I've never played with before, and I thought we created a lot of chances. You know, I had the one there that I should score and a couple of other shots at goal, and I'm happy that I can make it up to the team, but really we should be winning with all the chances we made. Myself, Phil, Kobe had some big ones. So one of those things, I think it's 2 games that will stand us in great stead going into the Euros. I know everyone will be negative about it, but you have to take these games for what they are and use the positives, learn from the negatives, and I'm sure we'll be fine.
Way and some Jude Bellingham added to Ja. Some of make negative comments saying 2 games. Oh, Euros pa now what you back now what draw back to back defeat there. Can team one and some take positives at the first 2 games. One against Brazil and a drawn game against Belgium. Kobe Menu and a man of the match. And Omeki ne start game England and the Belgium ball drawn. Kobe Menu start or twice so a man of the match. Jude Bellingham. Ebo Kobe Menu Abasopa.
It was good. You know, it's difficult. I'm speaking like the old head here, but I know how hard it can be when there's a clamour and people put a lot of pressure on you. So I don't want to add the fuel to the fire, but he's definitely a brilliant player and he's going to have an amazing future at Man United and hopefully for England as well.
Way Jude Bellingham and a ball Kobe Menu Abaso and Kobe all over the pitch, baby. Na all park no so far. Man of the match, MVP no. Hemobia Ebon Abaso, Gary Lineker, Ebo Kobe Menu Abaso, Gary Southgate, manager, one of the 3 lines, Ebon Abaso, Ivan Toney, Ebon Abaso, almost Obia. Now or here England in game no Kase Kobe Menu, no one that said offer man of the match. Then so one mama Ghana England and now Omonya so emphasis so p John Stones Echo Prior Man City defender necessary or a major doubt for this weekend game and airball so Man City among any Arsenal and an airball or Arsenal fan and it is City for a yen wajuma pa on best John Stones or a fit a bit more say prana and you be a Pep Guardiola the catcher and say Bibiania on top of so pra for and neck count and Tianhe so bet me abo and our own team and Bonko for say decide that Arsenal and Man City and airball. Another game across so our Bernabeu Spain and Brazil match na MI 6 goals now some 3 acquire MI Spain 3 acquire Edema Brazil and Lamine Yamal penalty at the bracket chicken Jan Hoto from the referee waje penalty Tianwa Rodri captain Edema Spain a converted penalty no Brazil kakra I'm consider second goal from 2 goals down where Danny no goal I share Edema Spain goalkeeper Edema Spain koche goal Emma Rodrigo when the first goal Emma Brazil Hendrick Emma McKinney 2 and game at a point now a 2-2 answer why you say Spain in a penalty game Rodri at the net and Sana finally Lucas Paqueta very late penalty share no Emma game no acquire draw Luis de la Fuente a coach at the Spain and no Murata na fans ni ehuru no also adwene ho on tiase denti and a national team captain Obobo enkoye mpa also show support man na Musa so ehuru no and other coach de la Fuente na onya akra kwandemo niema Spain fans no na no and Ednaldo president at the Emma Brazil national team no or say a VAR or say friendly games simple you use because oko Brazil almost say no B, Serie C, Serie D, Emma football, even youth division games simple. VAR, I think a whole big match Spain and then Brazil. Now VAR anya juma Cavani ejuma and ka 2 penalties Spain enya ni nyina no and Cavani a bit team over 10 way and some Ednaldo or no president Emma Brazil CBF Federation no Ednaldo kakra or no so edituja and Lamine Yamal Bonnie and now akwara bobo pa no one that say oh free mu el Bernabeu no onya standing ovation mommy how Spain fans are a game Spain Brazil or Bernabeu no omo applaud Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal and our supporters now start here. Omo bomb someone and now from no standing ovation Barca player our Bernabeu. Where is Spain match? Now so they fan crowd Madrid fans, Barca fans, obi oba stadium hono omo applaud Lamine Yamal. Andy Robertson Liverpool defender no so ko pry was all national team duty enti no Scotland match omo boy you know ono so wa manwie and go free another blow at the Emma Liverpool omo football club no Jose Mourinho so na yeko on Fabrizio Romano the transfer expert ote here we go na Fabrizio eno that Jose need nkomo Jose say are you ready like what can before no opeso of coaching job be name April call ne de offer club na a lot of part of the season tiamwa obeso nya a fresh start or train at the right time or be return into coaching Jose and Romano Kasai.
Your feeling is right. I'm ready to start, and sometimes when you end in a club, you feel the need of a rest, of a think, process things. In this case, one day after I left, I was ready to go. I feel strong. I feel good. I love the work.
The special one, Jose Mourinho, and no. So feel strong. The very first year, yes, second from Roma. Onyan Kobe returning to coach name at the right time or before a new club. Mourinho say, football fans and my football air day. No wonder Chelsea fans didn't any 1 week cry. Not Chelsea fans, qualify Jose didn't Real Madrid fans, about Jose Dean, Man United fans, about Jose Dean, even clubs are Jose and coach Mumpo fans not Tonyum Emano, and not how special or yeah, also fans and they make players, fans and they make coaches, fans and they make football a day. Muminti Jose.
I always say that the best thing football has are the fans. Because the fans, they don't make money with football, they spend money with football. Sometimes they spend money that the family needs, and they make sacrifices because of the passion for football, and especially for the passion with their clubs. So normally they are fair. When the club fans don't like the player, don't like the coach, for some reason, it's not because beautiful eyes, it's not because handsome guy, they love it or they don't love it for some reason.
More football. Omo ko tue sika tere bia na family na busuan fo hia sika pa na so nam odra fans no for football nti abusuan no ehia ne ma no na omo jai na omo ko tue sika akohwe players and omo support from a club no aya na efeke Jose Mourinho eno no and say 2 times and a Portugal national team friend so my coach na sikasem no de na eye pa na so Florentino Perez then no coach Madrid no okay say no enye possible say obe coach Portugal national team no and Real Madrid part time na de enye adwuma Jose chirechemu twice Portugal for friend say o me coach omo national team.
Portugal is I had twice the door open, please come and the place is yours. Once was when I was in Real Madrid, and the objective was to be the Portuguese coach in a part-time, and that I realized when the president Florentino told Jose, it's not possible. It's not possible. Easy to accept.
Twice, and I Portugal national team no buy say, oh, you come on, before team no, Nimi Nina no, Anye Jose, and I HHM Ediama, Yako club football. AC Milan veteran striker Olivier Giroud will agree 18 months contract. Sir Obebo Eddie Ama Los Angeles FC or MLS limited summer year. New contract ni Ewa. Oko US when you agree, I can say Obe sign now I sina kan Eddie Ama LAFC Juventus monitor Dominic midfielder Leon Goretzka Juvenia Brepa someone and summer and ka ebetimi abom pa kama venga pride enra France Eddie Kunim 3-2 over Chile no and ne no why say kama venga say ni injury no ebeche obetimi abon and saying and I say obetene fi kakra and ne no why say na say kama venga obetimi abo and also obetene fi and so ache former PSG omo a player Mohamed Sissoko say on Florentino on Barca President Juan Laporta enya adwene Juan Laporta be can say Vinicius Junior e wo ho Rodrigo ho enti ban Mbappe eba no all division na eba obe create confusion or dressing room na so Mama Sissoko say debi Mbappe emena nie say obeso she camp abebo e de ama Madrid ba oba no Madrid a very wonderful team Mbappe be count there and a team no ebe extraordinary on Juan Laporta enya adwen de biarda and e bi say Man City any Real Madrid Champions League no when they qualified according to Mama Sissoko no also team taking the neck out say Man City and Madrid name as Madrid a favorite Madrid Man City film dia obviously Champions League win omo enebeje name that Silva Junior sign 2-year deal 7 years near and a free Barca or Saudi Arabia CCA now so still a Barca team that so na come so name onya obe return back to Barca until after the 2-year deal no obe consider so be free Saudi Arabia abebo e ama Barca Nico Williams still say Barca for peno ina kinwa keto no Chelsea nso ani abre papa between Chelsea and Barca oye Nico Williams and now we call still Barca for guso o mani abre dendenden so amunya Nico omo papa Alexander Isak Newcastle striker no waka channel friend say onya Arsenal obebo enti say summer Arsenal for the bid every city Newcastle obeka say Newcastle for ni sika na omebo emfa ema Arsenal for Steve Nicole Liverpool legend no or still Liverpool for Anton Trent off a biaba omunya ema no because Conor Bradley no on mu ball no put too much award winner yen fancy Malo Ghost ne Copaman so be available for this weekend.
All right,
game Burnley and Chelsea ebo no.
Okay, yɛde na yakwakocha de SSC a yɛde si yakwakocha de SSC a 3000 cities I didn't kind of why and I de emano 3000 cities I didn't kind of why the emano star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash na what dial selecting number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi. If I'm told why and 30 million I didn't kind of Ekode Amano and none pay Kessben cash port no Bones
Sergio Masom out the cash room. Now Sergio said, "Yet 3,000 a din can any radia manu and I kite here for any asha for say. So be a frail, says Sandy, come on, we need cash port TB, I'm a pacho obwa. Obia frail, says Sandy, come on, we need cash port TB obwa. The just one and so far phone. So we take the media and Quandia. Also, we need big on Kessben Cashport. Now, make I at your phone on the 31st, Sunday, a banco and action in a coso, a Fijase Banco, a Hona Bonds Hotel, a Easter pool party with Wendy Shea, a coso, Easter pool party with Wendy Shea, a Skakakrebi and a Jenny Bebre. Wendy Shea, a banco Bonds Hotel. And you won't so far, a gym na enya kama hormone farm. Ye calling for 3,000 in can ni radiant for manoa. Star 256 star 2 hash. Why na every near Kessben Cashport. Kessben Cashport. Lucky winner no why na aircraft. Why na every near the first 3,000 no. The first 3,000. Kessben Cashport. Kessben Cashport. Kessben Cashport. Star 256 star 2 hash. Select the first option. Where your Vodafone user, MTN user, ABC ticket. Back could be a 5 Ghana cities. But don't do a person auto shape now for both penny fed yet. 3,000 Ghana cities. 3,000 Ghana cities. 3,000 Ghana cities. Why not every year? Kessben Cashport. 3,000 Ghana cities. The first lucky winner. The first lucky winner. Why and a winner? Yanshay. Lucky number na. Lucky number in here. A 0538 499 star 0538 499 star. If I just saw number here. Now, oh, check Kessben television. Now, we take Kessben FM. Check it here. Now, one can say, dance here. Say, first 3,000 Ghana cedis on Kessben Cashport and then on.
First 3,000 cedis on Kessben Cashport. No, yes, I can win. No, and terminate ability and come up. Mickey Atrasi at the year above for uns and some kakra tuja. Nafi yɛde deɛ aka no nyinaa nso abrɛ mu dwafoɔ atrase yɛbɛhwɛ foreign stories no mu kakra na afei yɛde deɛ aka no nyinaa ayɛ afisɛm 0551599933. Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Me 30 million abegu phone so mpacho. Abeguzo, nice. Now, okasa friend your friend saying.
Kasa fi asa my friend Mike. Me na no me ka say, I know me di 3,000 me ka say makonya accident na na so ma say didi.
Oh, okay. Na me na pese odi sika no ma na dey show ho yare. What?
Mate.
Na ya bomb pa ma.
Amen.
Na kra okasa na yesin no ade no.
Na dey.
Okay. Assignment na owo onya accident enra onya bi ene nyame so mfa we nka ho no mfa hwe no ho yare papa. Okay, dia ka no meche 3,000 cities winning na edem winning ya na edem fa ho ka ho na so winning bi wate no libi no laba obi afro na okachira o say Dola Kasi. Ujamachino. Na Oma Winia or your criminal or boy cromfo. Ubia number Bia Befrobia Sano Nipano Air Cromfo Bois 0537889715. Winning number type frepper. Nemo different number bit my fro akasachiro. Men tria one city crowd mo bia. Say ebema winnie. Me pacho ye ni control bia e was so. E lack e uti machine ya na e de abro. Ye ni control bia was so river. I was so. And then so me check 200 cities. Nipa aduonu madin kan. Oh wa check your phone no. Na hwe nipa aduonu me che obia 200 na de ahwe half 2 million ba nipa aduonu ndi wo ha na wa check phone no so ka grey nko ade kwa Mickey.
Yes, General. Well, Medasi General. Pepsodent cavity fighter. Ebo se ho ban. Bo se ho ban. Utit no. Bo ho ban. Obo ho ban a. Toothpaste u use a Pepsodent cavity fighter. Obi anim se toothpaste de twetwe ese de. Eno ane Pepsodent o. Pepsodent eno obi anim. Koto Pepsodent cavity fighter ni bi. Yawo aye family size or 175 grams. Yawo 120 grams. Yawo 65 grams. And yawo this a was sashemu and near 12 grams. And into uta na washene so. We use Pepsodent cavity fighter edituchu osia. Die ye edeman ye. Ebo titi no bine. Ebo titi no bine no. Ebo gam no so ho bine. Eboawu ema onum pampan no eye hwam. Said the beya, Niama would do did call numinum, a bayin efri or at the amount. And nunti and an apostle to choose, and you men what to choose. Obe to choose a Pepsodent cavity fighter. A Diania woody, sugar woody, Niama woody call num, Nina no cosiso simwa, Niama, and wama titra who dimbem, Niama wama gamma who dimbemunum. Pepsodent cavity fighter. And a betime a fighting, nay, send your money now, a dear free no more, among who etime at all. Because I am fortified with fluoride, a womb, and a micro calcium and so on. And until a boy ye papa, copebito, any supermarket beer, obecobianum, also Pepsodent cavity fighter nibi, now wait me, editor see. Your partner for life, and only latest form, what brab woman young core. For latest form, wa brabom yonko nebetimi aboa get the L shape sofa no abedwaso and the V shape sofa no ade abedwaso L shape no 3,100 Ghana cedis. V sofa no 6,500 Ghana cedis. Kopebito o single room na o rent no na pakunya edesi ho wo dan na wesie wie ananse empono o wo chimbe honum wenya adan bi wo pakunya de siwa akunya ne beche ediama wo tenemu a emma body pains wo tenemu a emma sisiyari a eno aso be kokope latest form your partner for life womo enkunya ya womo de abedwa so bi Dettol soap
Whoop sopa a cum James a padia. Ye friend collabremu any beninanum. Ye name said Dettol dear, and when a papa. Copet Dettol soap nibi, na encum James and from mom. A bocum over 100 gems at your mouth. James, I would don't know any timmy course yare. And nunticum James, abra, who you see Dettol soap no at your own sa. Cum James, abra, abo friendly free school bar. Obey to Dettol, soap na man our own sa. Nadia sansu e jareno. Na bon hobain, e de free yare, ahudo bia, and su emu. Lawson Herbal Center, the Virgin Doctor. Woman in draw out of me and sa and abejasu. Woman in Lawson Herbal Mr. Abba. Woman in Lawson a year Laka abejasu. And a year Lawson delay man capsules abejasu. One of Lawson Herbal Mr. Nibia. A boy ye papa. Yaria would do be a so nipedium. A bit to us here at the amount. And yet the Laka Mr. Abejasu. Laka Mr. Nusuba Bow and also Quine Benson. When your STIB, gonorrhea, syphilis, white, yaria would be a winyam, and the hawa, lock care miss channel, and a beb solve a problem in the amount, and the loss in delay man capsules, abejaso, and also bema a drum. Any drugstore, chemical shop be a becobiano, obetimi, and ye be at all. Franco Trading Enterprise, Oko Franco Trading, Nyama Papa, and your Tom home, wope laptop and atom. Open Nokia phone ato, open iPhone, open Samsung phone, open smart television, open Franco air condition, open deep freezer, normal fridge, washing machine, CCTV camera, and a pebiatoa. A Franco Trading Enterprise, and aqua, yensa, onsa ebetimi akebio. Consolidated Bank of Ghana, and any CBG, could be account or CBG, will be account or CBG. En faso bebre en abenya en faso de obenye bi pa ye be insurance amount wa account no ye betima ma loan busumi du ye ntua oka ye betima ma pay no ye tua de amount ye be ko bronyen anasa ye be ko eastay o pay no entimi mba giso obeda ko di eastay ye be tua de amount after easter na ojuma fo betua no na koye e de ma wunya san hihye we obebia giso account no our Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Asabe Travel and Tour. Asabe Travel and Tour. See, I couldn't use some bian fabroma sway. Memma connection men be and juicy candy. For when it's Asabet, Asabet and Kwana Oka, ye buon, Emma Vessan on second year, and Sanya Juicy. Your number is 0246 603711 0246 603711. Your Bantama High Street building a Achima Imponio Rabangumuno, sub building mu anywhere. In crying your La Pass, your total filling station edition, building up my bet Africa woman, sub building mu anywhere. Wope Canada visa, ye be ye at the amount. Open UK visa, ye be ye at the amount. Australian visa and ape. Wope singing visa, ye be the amount. South Korea, Japan and ape Sauko. Apart from way, open passport, birth certificate, business certificate, hotel reservation, ninyanum, ye be ye at the amount. Abra unya haubia. Anything frame 0246 603711. Ye je visa ma wie ansanya kacho say Chiawusika. Niwat Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services. Dr. Nimono na nimosi uyo bia sebe mpredua when pampa no enkoye odofo no o girlfriend no o boyfriend no pampa no enkoye ye be solve sa problem no e de amount obi o fibroid obi o diabetes o stroke o typhoid anase rheumatism yare bia obi no e ni what Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services atonsu Monaco Junction yane Dansura Bank e di nhwani mu enkran ye cycle ya ben golf filling station inside Fotorama. Your number is 0244 087 687 0244 087 687. The one and only General One.
All right.
The only General.
Na yenhwe the
fine.
Fine, no, so just
oh, pumped to sound up when you be BBN and maybe
send them what you go on.
They don't pay out. They did himself.
I don't know.
Yeah, BB fine. Why?
Fine. Oh, BB with me, I fine. I go about them say yes some lim free near di. So that's it. I'm like no be any go wait the bread I don't know. Bema de. Ojari ko edi o sama matrasi. Who dey ka ko na o say di e ba so.
Ma me o say ni akoko da. Ye mpre ne da bre.
Yes.
Because
I we dey that dey. Bema de ga so mo di free. Na what did he? Just oh dear.
They were there come
free. Kwa wipa.
Laka.
Kwa wiasiba, kohiba. Modern with fun.
Say they were confirm one.
Yeah.
What be time we confirm.
Yes.
That's a
modern life ma only per view. Okay.
Who said you?
All right. And then you anything.
You know. During Lagos, my the perspective said gradually the German national team is back.
Yeah.
After key decisions, were the setup. Kobe Mani exploit in the game against Belgium, but England should be careful because some defense no come first to concede goals. No, they need to work on that before the Euros. More players to the opportunities. If you deliver, unfortunately, you can't deliver.
Okay.
You better how those players and so may be part of the squad to Europe. And it was 2 youngsters. Chip. So I'm going to take over the Spanish La Liga.
Okay.
Football BBA team is Lami Yamal from Barcelona, Endrick from Palmeiras to Real Madrid. I'm going to do the chance. This year at the Almighty 83,186,000 capacity stadium at the Santiago Bernabeu. And you know, fans enjoy a top tier international game. Well, one here Brazil in Spain game be say friendly, none friendly. You know. No,
no,
friendly match.
We friendly game on boy.
There be born on boy and friendly match. It was a World Cup semi-final no more. Referee didn't say game in the but the quality of play, Spain improve. Brazil with a new faces, the core nini ho, prepare. But at least the fighting spirit, you know, interesting. And our games I share with Europe, no Netherlands gradually picking up. France actually Chile by 3-1. Georgia team making it to the Euro for the first time after not be a part of Soviet Union. Winning some, you know. Okay.
Flange Perez after game no Ura dressing room got Jersey.
Yes. No, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Ura Obama Endrick.
Yeah.
And another Vinicius on the left side.
Yeah.
And only Rodrigo Casa and or Jenny Gisno. They make football lovely. You know, these are young guys who and crowd. Endrick is 16. Endrick and Fiorentino Perez. The Don.
Yes.
Vinicius Junior and then on my game when you and the ability to project, orient the players. Do funny mama stars and I fair. And it was lovely and it wasn't a friendly game at the about not a fair. That game that fair you top game. And you share Brazil and then Spain. Top game and then I share.
Now the Russia Ghana and Uganda. The standard no form.
There we blast that need in coach on a better. Say justify your inclusion say. Ya by announcement to Kessben TV so be o Ghana ni obobo wa brochiri bia omra me boy ball ni bia na asese. We go there and say team bia ya reconstruct no. Ye wo baby wo ho and ye bia ba be shim. Ye muni nyina ati say ye de say no ya nya new coach. Ya announcement say Ghana ni bia obobo wa brochiri bia no. Brabe Bobby and ye Bobby sa do plan bona ya bono say friendly say competitive say ye goalkeeper here no ye defender say ya do say midfield that ye tugum sa say do na ya bo enti clearly kind of phone ni nyi say your match and I do ya blaster our match mom pe create there's no vibe. There's no hope. Other just was ni play the biama. Salisu Ama Kobeka so Salisu Ama Kobeka so the key player. Say Jordan Ama Kobeka so the key player. You know the fact of the matter is that Otado after 2 games, yeah, expected so much. But the oil and the Sergio. Make a BBA, but the oil and the
early days.
The early days. Yeah, early days. You see, I am from 1983. Yam Fanny early days, yeah, slow status. Send me no, any other now. Nimu yam Fanny the early days be any. Edumana at the amount. Okay. My assurance. My Ghana for Nyajidi. German national team no go. You know, just 2 key decisions from Junior Legosman. Or say Joshua can make a back right back. It ends there. Because Germany on tournament me no on Marco. Me and sample. I didn't know Joshua come is called ball midfield no. But 2018 move from group stage. 2022 move from group stage. In the Euros, England you move from. So the key decision for Junior Legosman is to make sure say Joshua can make a ball in midfield no ball by Munich because of that no. When your issue with Thomas Tuchel straight away or say Joshua Kemik the team now all chicha dia ba Euros no so obi empre no obi a dia he will be at the right back again. There was another key decision in defense for Germany. Decision here there Matt Hummels said you Makamatia Genta Semwaha. These are experienced players within the Mannschaft team. Also there be Jonathan Tah consistently for Bayern or for Leverkusen. Our Rudiger ewo ho enti upeu yi Slotterberg mo nyina to nchen or the Rudiger Jonathan Tah na ebo se je wo wie ho oba midfield no hu se o hwe obi se Robert Andrich o fa obi ti se Ike Gundogan they open the range of passing obi detective play obi conductive play obi direct the play in midfield no. None of these 2 players na betimi dia man na straight away or say there be Toni Kroos need to come back or the Toni Kroos about be midfield in him Genoa in 2 games Germany enye hwede but the fact of the matter they say so you be out here Germany versus Netherlands or here Germany versus France the oma miss for a long time no Toni Kroos di abrel anymore no Genoa. Or a lot Niklas Folklog is there over attacking zone or Julian Brandt, Gemma Muzela, or Iko Gondogan or Leroy Seni was taken to Florent Will set on the be leading and Carves will lead the line. These are key decisions within the Mannschaft and they are playing so well. Okay. And the key decisions, bold decisions. And now you coach also will take it. Young Casa Germany are Euros no. But then obi o Germany be who say Juma kakre bia Junior Legosman ayamom or the confidence abre omo say Iro na omo babebon dima omo betin ayi. Check the last team in the World Cup, check the last Euros and Manon Noya and then Marc-André ter Stegen imposed. Obia wo form. Senior experience ter Stegen has been outstanding in the last few seasons. It is how your coach, these are the key decisions I also will take it just to make sure say things will work out. Now here Spain, now here Brazil. Brazil team no more ball without Militao. More ball without Marcos Marquinhos Correa. More ball without Ederson. More ball without Alisson Becker. More ball without Carlos Enrique Casemiro. More ball without Richarlison. We move in our bench. Mama opportunity to young guys are more back. And omo part of the team ne wo hodada. Enti Lucas Berardo was signed the ama PH. Omo de nerem. Fabricio Bruno from Flamengo. Omo de nerem. Bento from Atletico Paranaense. Omo de nerem. Vendel led back for FC Porto. Was stopping Bukayo Saka. Was stopping for Foden. There was another job for him to complete and the Benabao. It was Yami Yama. When Timinra, especially in the first half, when Timi, any ball be or course would be a Lami Yama in here, especially in the first half. Into 2 young guys, I know I stop on now. Abranti FN vendor him so between the account, but you know, and I went to me. It almost said the first ball and then your penalty. Rodri convert here, but Yamin Yamal played so well. 16 years, such a big game, such encounter. Not you know. Upon the back line of the Brazilian national team, into pieces, player, the La Masia are produced from the right. You know, first penalty in Rodri ebo team editum Spain team the ball me who so almost boss ball ni biache the midfield of Fabian Ruiz, Rodri, Daniel Olmo, Genoa na Olmo press Olmo ma Brazil midfield no briefing space alongside Nico Williams from the left and Alvaro Morata LED line until we have first half na João Gomez, Bruno Guimaraes, Lucas Paquetá na omu nya briefing space and build from a chili ho and fama into name was after penalty no omu concede here no Daniel Olmo individual brilliance one player always spin you ball pop back here Daniel Olmo or J ball no take it on Lucas Berardo Bruno Guimaraes and Timmy and read the ball very well on Saturday also and all the ball to 2 goals for Spain before United Simon betimi abeko so some mistake na Abranti FN Rodrigo etimi eti ekaneba akobai just in the second half oboba ya ena Dorival Junior nsesae ode Andres Pereira any Andre of Fluminense by midfield for Brazil so mbenya stability and then introduce to Hendrick because come teaching you know you a lot of players from international break no prepare John Stones Hoka Walker and you can see Simon there you can do Camavinga there into no so arrest Vinicius Junior ball no intime mo Danny Carvajal mo yinefrim the Spanish backline na yinefrim and or the Hendrick by a corner kick and na omo pin ball no babetum and you know make no mistake and Hendrick etimi the ball the 2-2 yes I be pona na yama outside the foot no the trap pass at the man Danny Carvajal and I general Lucas Berardo again or then Hoka Carvajal referee J penalty for me that penalty too was questionable and referee no Rodri again make no mistake or the ball don't at 3-2 for Spain obi anim say game ni apon and I general corner ba ya mo premier na o hwe Danny Carvajal na mebusa mo say experience when we are seeing na captain for Real Madrid na you know be sa penalty we no one try crash say born walusu awie no timi akoso player ne nan no one try on pen level ne pedigree ne experience no one try Lucas Paquetá make no mistake or the ball no etimi eto atreman ye 3-3 until the two young guys and not the man of the match was Lamine Yamal Genoa he plays so well but as someone na me busa me say Rod Abrantia ye fen Hendrick the first 2 games Genoa Europe Baku the 93,000 capacity stadium Wembley Oshego Baku the 83,186,000 capacity stadium Watwatana and no chire player no the level of quality and no chire how was ya building a mentality because you know to play in front of 83,000 capacity in the packet or Wembley Kakrake. In all, Hendrick failed proud to the Olympic Games. But the first 2 games are better than what the European football idea. Dinwa and Ronya pass mark. Mbappe ba pressure be man so obenya time to grow. No timia room. But I like his confidence level on the Abrantia friend Lamine Yamal. And Omoma will be enjoy game and such encounter that you know Obesha when you say you are watching quality, you are watching football. Who said the range of pass movement, interpositional play, individual quality, player detecting play. No much there 2 countries the weight etini ekromono obi oba Bernabeu enjoy and Lamine Yamal you know on a standard ovation at the Bernabeu time no beer airborne in same. The last time I'm who saw Bima's performance be against Brazil was 2018 Eden Hazard and Zidane in 2006 World Cup. I hope said the General the recent Barcelona guys are Nancy Omo Peja you know Maidano Moriba and Sufati because the quality in the general every team will need such a balance.
Also Brazil squad no more prepare than they can one. Can be pick that and say Mama say Spain easily now.
No, you know I won't say easily because Bono Spain. That gives Spain an advantage. But again, in the absence of Marquinhos, Casemiro, Militao, the 2 goalkeepers and Neymar, obviously you expect Brazil some game to be back up. I change the and that's the only thing I can say. Because Neymar alone, inclusion when it's fit, no, you're part of the team, it drive the team. Again, these are young guys, young guys, so do the Biamakase, you need that experienced guys around now, the young guys na come. So imagine Lucas Berardo playing behind Marquinhos. And I say, imagine Obi Tise Fabricio Bruno playing behind Eder Militao. Imagine Obi Etise Bruno Guimaraes playing behind Casemiro. Imagine behind Hendrick. Ejinanimu. Now Rodrigo all right, Vinicius or left, na Neymar elbow behind him. What do you expect? Clearly, you see such level of improvement. Obi or here, Spain, any Colombia, who say Spain dominated by Colombia, but with the inclusion of Unai Simon, Rodri, Alvaro Morata, Dani Olmo to the Spanish national team, Nenra, Brazil boy, improvement. Until I can only say, guys never become the team level of confidence in the Basel and the team will improve.
What's wrong with Vinny Jr.?
Vinny Jr. He lacked or lacks or adapting them. They men who are
in the football in America.
And the attitude
is yes.
Murata, Ejibo Bia, not France knew who Murata. And a Murata, yes, or shout to a million now. Oh, go on. We now can.
No.
And then you come Murata on our can.
Oko Pim Blabber.
Park in the studio. I think it was Rodri.
Yes.
Attention, quite help us.
Wait.
Emre Clapot. Attention, quite help us. Attention,
attention now. The
bad attitude. No, you are in Spain now. Or more than a sad, the Biocasa or pet. That sympathy or pet Sunday marketing.
No, or say or the pedie or park and so.
No,
I'm say attention.
So what is wrong with him?
The chicken the show, no copy.
And I'm say attention that you need now.
Ball or Bologna attention, this is what we answer.
And your attitude, attention, that's all will be global.
And
everybody knows Vinicius.
That is different from the bad attitude. Is he talking about attitude? It's not
attention.
The
attention. He is a superstar. Attention. Everybody knows.
And you know, be a man attention for attention that you need.
So people be now who just said the general say oh call it pressure amount.
So you are calling it pressure. I'm calling it attention. There be omin say papa na say na make you are changing it.
No.
Nitin is calling it pressure. I'm calling it attention. There was no difference.
So up attention.
And that's na dey no open.
The guy is a superstar.
The Subani.
Attention. No, question na we say am no. And say answer na me dey ma.
Answer o dey ma me.
One with a question about Subai.
Una manu ako Bobby near sound.
One with a question about Subai. One with a question about Subai.
Mr. The warrior and I said it's a new rain.
And I'm saying,
oh, attention.
Joy and your attention, you know, about that.
You know, man, ako bono. You do a terminal and done in talk.
And attention, about that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, and attention, about that.
I'm not telling you, so now you soon.
He needs the coach need to control him. I was a color until because I had it consistently, and those things are bad.
The fun oh, just be a bubble boy with your own quality.
It's an attention or
say the pattern.
Didn't cover that.
First, what potential?
All right, let's move on. And you can akusi say, wise man do if you get a cratchy and a brain. Some time ago, I remember Andy Kem once said, if Portugal want to win the World Cup in 2006, they should start preparing their team with Ronaldo. It was yesterday I understood what he said after their 2 games. Tell Andy he has a good foresight in the game. Kudos. All right, Kitikrachi and wise anyway a buy. All right. Game baby
England.
England. Wow, how many Belgium?
You know, England for bear could be men is I don't know man quite. There are issues that the coach need to fix. And I know Sky Sports the about say Jim Wycliffe person offered the whole English national team bench and the Man U. Man U for not almost person team yeah, I'm forget about these guys. Yeah, come on, baby, say you expect that level of progression from their side. Clearly, the opportunity Omodema Akono Gallagher against Brazil, he played well. the opportunity he played very, very, very well.
Yeah, man of the match.
Now we share the confidence level in midfield. First goal in the fast starting game now. Now his ability to maintain possession, how he take his players on, any delivery he has a magic touch of a Ghanaian midfielder. And only idea who will be man. A typical Ghanaian midfielder. And Yama or the Bemano, a been a branch and the Mao Park and so. But you know, England defense no. Shakwa almost fast to consider almost first goal no. Against Brazil, Omuja 1-on-1 come 6 times. Brazil and Timian punish him. When your Belgium team na Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, Maron Fellaini as a vessel, mu ejina muni bio we nya no bia. You know, enye sa Belgium team ni bi net. Still, I'm more rely on John Vertonghen. And I'm Belgium so. Still, I'm more rely on Vertonghen. Until you expect something better from the English national team. But Shekoya pay for fast to give to almost first goal no. And after Omunya equalizer from penalty, Avantone ball no. No, be him say England be stability, no mania control, no more team side the ball no training. But unfortunately, Belgium for us back. Ebe Shemani 2-1. And so na last minute Jude Bellingham 80 article clearly the advantage back England for Nenyane say ene Bellingham confidence no they ball Real Madrid no or they say Rome the English national team and say Bobo na say player no or taking responsibility on the field of play in the absence of Hurricane say what taking team they say at least on one team but for me Maguire, John Stones and working against Brazil. You know, Enra Louis Dunk, John Stones, unfortunately, John Stones could pry. And I do go mess by. And also, yeah, Juma Kessia, and that almost so. They will need Trippier back. No, Nick Carl Walker and so back no more Beshe. No more, you almost central defense ni. No more, you almost midfield ni. Bellingham and then Abrantia, your friend. And declare the almost position in midfield normal 70. But who is going to be the third choice midfielder for them? AF Fordin ana. Abrantia friend Kono Galagana, Kobi Manu ana, and a Befele Sagabne for them at the Irusana, a honey baby a dinner Mujina CCA. But Omu be he be obe anchor midfield Namomu. Said the bear pressure Emma Omu defense also because Omu backline did you know and yet. Fordin 2 games don't so I sell it. Upon all the form on also the Barman City no, on also struggle to say obeying impact or the Three Lions of England. But Oliver for me performed against Brazil. Ivan Toney was on and off. Gerard Baldwin was okay. And for me, Kobe Manu, Baldwin, and then Abrantia Fene Conor Gallagher. These are 3 players in there. Almost knocking the doors no. The Gary Sargit. So I'm beating me a chance. No my part of the Three Lions team for the Euros in Germany.
I want you and your panel to discuss some of the African powerhouse nations friendly matches they played as compared to Ghana. Ernesto, Edway, Efri, Sunyai, and Abreye. Awal, and
Mecca, Ivory Coast, Uruguay. And Opera, Namini, and the Eddie Hong Kong.
Okay.
And then, of course, the Battle of the Eagles. Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Eagles of Mali.
Yeah. Also more here, no.
Yes, and then Egypt also lose 4-2 against Croatia.
Not just so games, no. Okay. We are more compare
Ghana performance. Okay.
Oh yeah. Very soon you're in Mali. And everybody World Cup qualifier. Yes. Yeah. Football and mathematics there's an American chat on in Anapano. So Comoros Uganda 4-0. Okay. Nigeria saying 2-1.
Yeah.
Mali as Nigeria 2-0. It's a Juma year. As an Akushia Mali World Cup qualifier.
Your last opponent and your next opponent. And a boy.
Kukwasa said they were Juma papa. I greet you and your crew. Thanks for the good work. Vinicius is not doing well at the Brazilian team. Is it a cause of the coach or his position in Brazil, the Brazil team? Franco Nero, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Girls Senior High School, Techiman. Now the Abreye, I don't know. Okay, Obisi, you're not talking about Lukaku's assists. It was so beautiful. Okay. I really like Andy a lot, but this one is never attention. It's never attention seeker. Okay, Kofi Guy, Louis Santasia Pire, and so abreye this one enye Konsa will look at Joe Gomez and will pass elsewhere. Hey, why does he have a problem with Joe? Okay, and also I don't know. Yeah, also the Mamo Vinicius Jr. Is seeking attention. Today you are discussing that on your show. So Andy is right. Okay, is it Adare Samson Atebubu? Also the Abreye. I don't know. New
boss. Area said drew a particular junction in football at the new generation or say POMP I started. Now I started on a note to one taking notice. Now one join us at train no. You be quite jaw. But be we say could do say the Ronaldo-led, Messi-led generation no quickly or more into be message or send Brown say maybe any kind says a particular person may rebuild that they should do that without Ronaldo. Until no share Portugal no who say Ronaldo Ginamono and then how will pull you behind in terms of probably physique in the Panelka or whatever reason, but he feels that Ronaldo Chumo Belchi cutting across the globe. Ocean countries with France is see a Casomania Emery Zile, and he is leading the current generation is a for France. And General Mienchim, Yakas a generational talent. Kobe Menu, Lamine, Yamal, Ayebonidin, all these guys are a generational talent. What it means in say the next 10 years, every talent to be a piano, or between the way out to 2 more. So Zidane or a generational talent. Messi, all these guys in 10 years, I'm going to dominate this circle so make football. This is the moment world as recycle every squad will be. So my France here with Emery Zile. I was a PhD team super talent, technically good, and we're so much gifted. I'm not only difference. Lamine Yamal, LED, even Spain team one. Obasa Kuma Konyan Krabitze Pau Kubasimo. Lot of other youngsters were squadding, but Lamine happens to be the face of that project. Go to Germany and then you find out say Musiala, sorry about Germany for the Gini Dipa. In England, Jude Bellingham is a new jewel, even though could be made to Pia Oba. But General, you narrow down to Africa. Imam short board the man here. No, she 8 JC for Egypt. You know, he is going the next 10 years as a replacement for Abu Trika. Me who 8. And ABA may bo ACD, but on the African continent, 1 to choir 8 on Bocha and Abu Trika. Today, Egypt produce Imam Shaw. Our Jabwa. Only physique on some what uncharacteristically Egypt for a TikTok power, but Imam Shaw. Devoid of height and physique, but born it done in Ayanoa, Obejadano as a midfielder, and he is leading the new generation for Egypt. Back in Senegal, and Kamara, another youngster under 20, no, or Jaya quickly, rising through the ranks. And the crepin the other to me and Twasswanko, but they have another Kamara. So say Senegal team no dear, I'm going to touch Kamara, a D Nebeye Alucisi. General, a cut across the globe, Jay Ganaha, look into the squad. Now, so sometimes substitution be cause of crying out to our way now. So are we admitting say, but be a Juno, we need to start from the scrap, or a DNA team resource. General, we've had Osman, Yenya and Sinyama, Yenya Kudus, Yenya Bukari, Yenya Isahaku. All these guys should be the new face of our team. We should not be following the results. And until America say, Obetimia Katia across Europe be all the big countries that Jatum almost show money for quickly each and every day be a Germany has started under Nagelsmann. All of them, Spain is starting a deal. Brazil, I introduced Hendrick as early as possible. You remember the days of US 94, age of the original Ronaldo Fenomeno Aka squad now. He wasn't an active member of the squad. But I'm going to go tournament to have a feel of it. And 4 years later in France 98, Ronaldo was a real superstar at that time. Only the Brazil team. And then I'm going to Hendrick Ababe red team. Even though Rodrigo, Vinicius, all these guys like Keita Munyan Frimunkoye. But Brazil who say quickly Hendrick, how I was Tony Ja Albano. Back in Madrid now, Ababe is superstar. In Nababe Shim. Today I can say General in 2 games, we made 2 goals. Tam na ye. You bring your confidence at your my young crano. You be more feel say a drum on so. Generation will turn Benny Beman Crane who say a drum so. And not Shatama Osman the bar game no. hwɛ time or general player no unimu no opesa wo frɛ no e ma ne ba as part of the national team no nye team we wo ho wo pone ho a repair a renovate certain zones on the field e team one apart from Kudus obetimi ne nsasi ne koko obiere obetimi ne nsasi ne koko so opposition mo team no na Tambenado Osman eba game no nanso one man panimfo no a omawi omadwuma ye no wasa mo chance more minutes in the game but Tambenado Osman buy no nanye na odwene ho na woka se local players no cry from wokone de sebe ye from nya bibia akra de na ye agya onisu. When are we realizing say the new generation are ready to take over into the best of monsa
the key players are ana niti want ana
kini ehfo a otu mwa no for key players
Fate Kudus
ogani otini players ya
ku feature mo
to the member pressure abano so
over pressure abano so
yeah need some kind of member pressure abano so
so okay
need some kind of member pressure abano so team no general attitude ni team no mo se blaster jina ebo no mo bo enra mu kwala jebo a se mu kwala de ahoden bo sa bo no look enra Uganda for the 4 local players who are based on the African continent and a starting game no enra na me catch who do 4 players on the African continent Mukwala ebo ediama Kumasi Asante Kotoko Tom Ikara ebo ediama Kampala City or Uganda Honma Travis, the 18, the new jewel of Ugandan football, 18 years, valued 262 million euros on the transfer market. On the share 10 euros. Yes, on the share 10 years in the Ugandan Ra. They had 4 players. Mo feature, mo ball, African continent and so. And the general ever started no cast me say, yeah, the end of the Murafunu or near Frefre, or I think AND near Frefre, Momrambe Bobby. Now, this is here to do ya make us or call it pressure. The man want to say local players, and I understand the set on you Krumha. They can be called on the recommendations. Name said the bear who to no, who say Frederick Asari and the goal done it to say, you know, just a woman in minutes. Before there was a new dean of media and the ball wanted to say, no, just a woman in minutes. Okay. These guys were never considered and rare. A bedo to who said Frederick Asari saying what that go because based on scouting report and how they frame based on scouting report and how they frame new dean of media. Now these guys didn't feature against Uganda. Neither did they do the same thing against Nigeria. A quite best so and we say local boys or me good.
Well,
but general I am about same way say so. Otuado am who say obebo Edmonado e was central defense. Otuado per 2 games here the second came your buy. Or me who say Edmonado onye better e won a midfield on you soon ho. The mom said the Pep Guardiola fire to the bar the defense. Said the cofa Mascherano bar the defense no Edmonado 2 games were feature e was central defense. Mo be an injury na Kasim no to bench. Na me dey my boy no to bench no Dean and body 2 right footed central defenders no more bench yet or boy Edmonado. Point number 1 no. Into me who say in 5th year the Edmond on this say ho ne mum obema ni say e o chire ho. And now back at Chiroswa. Jerome Opoku is the most important player right now in terms of the left central defense. Because of this Salisu buy no man Salisu call other side and my Jerome Bonnet. All the change you know on my Jerome call right side of the central defense. And wa bra still you 2 central defenders now mobile right at the bench or the Jerome call right. So Jerome is becoming more prominent under Otuado during the second spell. We name the Atiana say pass the free defense ko nyina Jerome 40% general. Into better so blame Otuado. Pass the free actual cause 10 passes na kwa defender need you 4. He's very important. But next point, and the senior more about 2 games during the second coming, 2 different positions. The other game no ball 4-3-3 as part of the attacking trio. And Radia or ball as 10. You be this uncommon. Goalkeeping is a problem. General Ajatuana. Goalkeeping is a problem. We as a nation at some point near was Samir J or TA bench. Samir J of all people not TA bench. We had Ben Owu not bench. In your near J no rising from the under 20s had not bench. But at this point, your deputy goalkeeper and you good. They were starting and you good. Nigeria encountered similar problem. Omunya Okoyi, Omunya Francis Zoho, they struggled. They had all the attacking superstars. Jet Boni drew a chihuahua, Nempopoyesi. until they settled on Stanley Ingwabili, a guy who is based on the African continent. You move Felix Che, we don't give up equal opportunities. Goalkeeping is a major problem. Our Blasters is here. Shenra Goa, you consider. General, they are Canadian. A board no son come up.
I know you're the
now the TN say your last 5 games you consider 10 goals. Your last 5 games. What the crest the Kahua. You consider 10
Black Stars.
Yes. Every game you 2. Every game you 2. Yes, baby you 4, baby you 1 average, you know. Game bia you automatic
consider 2. I just say
we team have enough quality. I wait me double 2 no. Until US and Mexico game no. More enough quality above more ya bomb in the last 5 no. Until you go so no my you know. It is a baby a Gina you could share Brazil you could share Argentina you could share France and South.
Almost hiding.
You know your mind friendly match or friendly and Tianco. Your Hana Brazil say Ghana Mumras.
Nothing and saving K did you ma ko Argentina match. Said you
go share Brazil and check.
No, Sunday before the World Cup.
Yes.
You know, I say me and son said you the hu omo mu di anim no omo Ghana a problem ni na no the hu
why
the yeti he can I hu say this is the problem of the Blasters. Na you take a look at Omuni no match that one. Okay, fine. New local players no.
Problem be anyone.
Okay, Matewas.
Omo be pa.
No mo sheda.
But there's something ka so omo sheda. But omo plans no why dey your man.
Because plan you know.
No dey na dey omo
local players new coach. Enyo coach na ye frɛ omo. Omo frɛ omo say omo nkoka national team no yes Ghana for be ka say ye bo league ya frɛ local players inti na omo do omo ko. Coaches complete home nim players. And it is the reason why they don't waste time using these players. Say you be ahun. Say the goalkeepers na me and some de bosi wo fem. Ke be me ni abagana.
Seriously.
Say ke you be. Say the goalkeepers na. Brother for the Atletico Paranaense ni na dem. Omuni goalkeeper bebre wo Europe. And ke be me ni aba ni ahwe goalkeepers local. Yes.
Local boys no. Ghana Premier League.
Yes.
You been a goalkeepers or me better saying at Zigini or Fulu.
Me the other convince me say Felici and qualified to be part of the Black Stars.
Necessary to be part of the Black Stars. Or be Bodama Ghana.
General,
goalkeepers no enyade.
Okay.
The form money you shall name goalkeeper or be save Ghana. Na me busa say Ghana Premier League no. You been a goalkeepers or me better say Ofori.
I'm above Felici.
Any at Ziggy.
My above Felici. He is proving on the Africa continent.
Better say at Ziggy.
They are not well cut to the moon. As I do, Felici me nabi. And no, they are not well cut to the moon. Said you, no, me said you
platform no. What you say them?
Me too say. And no be any stadium. You know.
Then you are the boy in this stadium.
And I say you can't the always say.
Ah, somewhere okay say no be.
No, say okay platform. And a platform now okay. The American say you know. Uganda national team after Geoffrey Massa and Tony Mawege egu omunye national team bia
Mukwala na striking
after
just omunya there
2 key players no omu generation no players after Tony Mawege and Geoffrey Massa omu national team omu anu omu ba ha na ye show 2-1 there bobo 1-1 egu ye bo tournament to African home
guy ni ko ball draw bi or Tamale right
yes omu set qualify for 2018 Russia
omu na me bubo omu din omu 2 key players na mabo omu din no efiri won we say ye ko bo Afcon Uganda for on see a couple of you almost be almost generous same by Ukraine. It is all person yet try and error. That is the platform to call those players and give them a try. Sir, almost media man from from I didn't know media man from zone call. So why don't you give Felici an opportunity to? Because what Fred be more Freddy Casar and all my friends on Cobo Blast and they are not the chef Felici. You know, I didn't know the chef Felici. And yet the old Kotokona because they be a park in 35 40,000.
The goalkeeper with master time Black.
Said you my body.
Felix Che that platform against Al Ali Adia or Chirene that day no. What say we can entrust Black Stars Paul no to him.
Sir.
Yes, sir. So that game against Ali no only on a ball game no.
We bet my boss 6. We bet my ball versus right back, left back. We bet my striker Magana from the Ghana Premier League. Massa.
Me sadly me die.
Na very good by the work.
Say on there. General, no you proven on the continent. So hey you league in Cameroon.
You born or your blaster when waiting him. Yeah, blaster current one we see. Wait. Na general born you born 4. Born you born 4.
Richard Chedian.
Felichedian assassin because I am for local boys don't come blast.
There be a goalkeeping. You know why standing.
Goalkeeping.
There be this and
goalkeeping department.
Say defense midfield attack. Menka ho. Me say go po ni mu die.
Yes.
The Atizigi and the na Richard Ofori yema e wa Afcon. Sadio. Say you free local player. I didn't think you for Felichedian man opportunity be. You man opportunity because a mama show na anything near bon o so your microphone on Bobo Abruchiri so hu ye. Or so Mobo Ali. I'm not saying Felichebo Ali, but he played with them. Wako Muhammad the fifth Ruby, Wako Cairo International Hobby, and him for Bunaka. Wako Yanga for one of the beer 40 50 normal failing on platform baby.
Benjamin and Kappa.
Yes, a platform baby. Just give him an opportunity because he say that's why young.
Goalkeeping Indian yet.
Sergio, Obi our monitor media, especially away games in Africa. Virtually on your positions in the
Fellas is on 4.
Yes, virtually on your positions in the ball.
And I look out boy now.
Yeah, oh, Sergio.
Who sa Romana, Omujeja, na Omu
that one so you can be.
Yeah, there's some Russian local boy.
Sergio.
On the very place at Tizigini, foreign.
Okay, Mami answer our question.
At Tizigi, our local team, BM Morgan on the best start.
Onyama Intia.
So that's it.
You know, if you buy a Ghana, Sergio,
Oforida go Bia or Ghana, team Bia on the best start to Ghana.
A bill how my Intia, a bill how my Intia,
point in room on my Intia,
a bill how
practical.
All right, send me to me. Oh, I've been saying,
but Sergio, get to a bill platform now, see and respect him. This is the blaster, you're free. A Premier League coach to a talent hunt coach. This is the platform where you're free. A 2-time league winning coach as an assistant coach of the Blasters to a coach that is not fit enough to coach in the local league or bench. Intinia near respect. Yeah, I'm penning for an Blaster platform.
Coach better fit enough to coach
John Pencil. Only certificate to coach the Ghana Premier League. Okay. It's your free Christian now your Premier League to talent coach.
As head coach
to talent coach. You're free Didi Dramania or G League Minu with Kotoko. Or your coach for a local blaster. Wakoya Juma on Nordland. Ababe fa coach your own teaming coach Ghana Premier League or my blaster assistant coach. Fata Udauda. I don't know. You're free Olele. He was a kingpin, a consistent and a legend for Ghana. Ye free wo. Akofa Fatal Dada unqualified so better bench. Ediama any of our local leaguers or tena bench to ama Ghana and DJ team to ebediska. On the whole. Into already the leaders reduce the standard of the blast time. Said you already.
Not qualified to be the assistant coach of the Black Stars. Because Oninkrata.
Cecilia, you call World Cup. General, you call World Cup. Now to have a red card, now did you the chance in a bench in France? Yeah, you coach your John Pencil. I answer it. That's another hour.
Also, do this also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you coach.
Yes,
okay, you want it. Say, you call World Cup. Nick Junior Legos, my dinner. Didier the champs dinner. De La Fonte dinner. Luciano Spalletti dinner. Nadine, yeah, you coach to add when you're red card. Yeah, you coach our coach dinner bench. The Amaya, the never Ghana Premier League side, the Bia, team coach. Or no, you didn't call World Cup. In Team Penny phone or Moody anymore. Already, and reduce the platform called the Blasters. But you know, first, when you blaster la bar, now you're a star LL on your own. What did thing or be anymore? Just one making a big before you get opportunity to be in the Blasters. But the recent situation in Panifona reduce level, no, they are bad to be beer or be a bit me about. Hey, national team coach in the New York.
Wow.
Now you're penalty about his music on the bench.
Oh, pre-penalty.
Yeah. I think you put your yet or yet rich
Laurent Blanc about Pejuma. Yes,
I don't try to know my assistant. Okay. You don't try to know my assistant.
I side with you. You're mindful of these calls for local players. You saw how the left back Annan suffered and shook throughout the game. playing for the Black Stars is not that easy. You way if we hello Google for the UK and anyway a brain. Make sure we so a Jesse anyway for Japan Chrome. Andy, thanks for your generational analysis. All the players you mentioned were from the local league before they were introduced into their national teams. But Ghana is the opposite direction. Jesse Jepekrom, they were the Abraham, I don't know. Yes, we or say Suka and a Dubai. Suka, I'm saying Ayawa. Appointment of Otuado as head coach. Yeah, it doesn't meet the criteria set by the search of head coach. Fraud number 2. All coaches were asked to apply for the job. It was given to Otuado who didn't apply. Appointment number 3. Fraud number 3. Appointment of Joseph Lohman as an assistant coach. Yeah, he has never coached any national team, the national team of any country. Okay, his managerial job was with Standard Liège. Under 16, fraud number 4, appointment of John Pentel, who doesn't even qualify to coach in the Ghana Premier League by the requirement of the GFA. He even failed in the CAF Lines A certificate. All right. Lord, save Ghana football from the hands of Okay. Now, and also, no. Me share way quickly, Nafi, our Mohammed Abem. Suka Edway free Prisia and Ebai. All right, my share add this way and swear. I suggest Otuado should be given more time to give us a good team for the future. But at the same time, he should also show signs as why he should be given more time, irrespective of the 3-year contract given him Kingsley, Tamale, and so they are also the Abba and no. We say is Andy Kemp trying to convince us a local goalkeeper in the EPL can be the a goalkeeper for the Black Stars? We should get serious. The quality of the GPL is so poor. Let's be realistic. Kofi Nedi Free Kaswa Abba. Okay, GPL goalkeeper. If I got the Black Stars. Okay. All right. But from Yenubi and Kahona, Yantuaso and Fa and Mamwe. We essay Odindian Efrihin about good morning. Watching the Black Stars game yesterday was so appalling. Anyway, kudos. No kudos, no Jiku, no Party, no Ashmero. But sometimes when your team is not good enough and you are facing a team that is not also good enough, makes the play difficult for Ghana. But Ghana should try and get 1 or 2 friendly games with any of the European countries. But I think Newton should be part of the Black Stars coaching staff. Gaucho, who do if in Nalerigu and Abba. I like the way you are handling your show. Wallacott lacks confidence. Okay. Now and also I don't know. Now this screen also na dey by Bajo now.
What compare Nigeria and Uganda game now in terms of your possession or I improve it. In terms of your build up, I improve it. And your final third attitude against Nigeria to be maintaining pressure now or more a third more non-territorially. Yeah, the ball could drop quickly 2, 3, 5 seconds. I'm born free, but against Uganda no need to be sustaining pressure no check. Now sometimes I'm a catch me players and say so I want me to sustain pressure no position at third one. On go crowd on Sankabi. Against Uganda no now who say to me the ball no come e man tie omo hoka kakra ma pressure no who say omo so kudos pressure no it talking about that and a general I think anano enra abu Francis abu ni a game no boma ye no or your juma or your option going into the future no Francis abu juma but there's an area ba kubia general may highlight a Panama Casem Kakradiache Utuado in 5 different pieces.
Okay.
May break a game down board. No,
all right. Good morning, General. The Black Satellites are better than the Black Stars. Look at how Afriye converted the ball into the net. We need Desmond and the entire team. They can even score the Black Stars. Takwa Prison, Bosman Barbering Salon, Unadiwe Abrain. With that same say mutu mubu.
Na we match kra wo mo we match.
Ombe shombe.
Ye form kwa we. Dem say engineer be bo qualify. Omo kwa we match ba no me say ball say nya ya na e bo no.
Okay. All right. Inti mami kwa wa Mohammed Wona afi yenhwe do no so de ebebre. Your program happens to be one of the best in the country today, but I totally disagree with Andy. John is not the second in command, and rather is the Moroccan German William Edwin Ifritema and Abreye.
I say.
Different free
on different he only qualified standard the Liège and the system. And I know coach. So what is the difference? Different ben make. The difference make you say Oye Bruni. You know.
Okay. It's good to have a high profile coach, but even in the AFCON, and MS5 defeated Aliou Cisse, who had pedigree on the continent. Roberto Di Matteo defeated Pep Guardiola in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League and went on to defeat Jupp Heynckes in the final. And I want to ask, what was Di Matteo's pedigree? Okay. Desmond Angomasu.
Okay, not Di Matteo ni pedigree bia. Inti Ghana yensu ya faculty sa no mu ni pedigree si afasika akodo. And I am very ecosidia. They know I know ecosidia. Inti ye die. We are yet and some I tell you can now pam young win next match. Omo be change narrative na be you can say John Pencil na there uto adu ntimi nye. That is not the issue. Di Matteo is your way. Say your way.
If you were
you can get that one off. See your call work up. Yeah, dear.
Yeah, but top coaches frame money. You know, Champions League.
You can get that just one off. Yeah, the blaster man you to know about 10 matches and you never know. Eh, they are betting when you back up because it's not my coach. Creativity one winning match. Say the creativity one winning match. Oh, we need about 4 matches. But you say he is not good enough for the blasters. And it is not by now as will be the pedigree the year be by. You know, same thing. Certain coaches are prepared for a certain job. Yeah, can say matches na ya bono opportunities here they are more to ado. What against Nigeria? Nigeria was heavyweight. Uganda and so on. In the last 2 AFCON, no team qualify. But you know what was the situation? Quality na some way.
Mamenya min ko chesi camera na mi medi bia kakra na fe yemfa dia kano entwaso emamo. Good morning. Joe, if Mukwala is leading the attack of the Ugandans and our defenders were shivering, sir, then I think our foreign-based players all must be sacked and local players be set in, especially the goalkeeping side. Blankson, Scoba, Onadiwi, and so Ebre. Wow. Mukwala also in the black side defenders in Musa.
Not the first change to me, and I black.
You are first change of my chance because that team man so free coin. So I don't know. No, didn't crack call up emergency caller. Yes. Emergency caller. That is all he announced in our swamp.
Yeah, Fred Casaro be a Musa didn't in our friend.
Our own seminary said the whole of this year Black Star is here to win a game.
2024.
Yes.
And
and what about Sergio in the last 8 games? You're winning one game.
The last
8 games. You're winning one game. And look at 1-0 near Inaki William share Madagascar.
Friendly competitive.
Yes.
All match.
Yes. Near Inaki share Madagascar heyano. And look at ya point is
a win.
Yeah, a win. And they call Luzu against Comoros.
8
games. You're winning back.
All right.
So, Otuadu, 3rd June, Major Disobey baptism of fire in Bamako. On Sheni Sapomusio. Now, the fire that the Malians open against Nigeria yesterday, said you, Okoba Ebeurim, Rebecca about the Battle of the Eagles, that game na Kosono. Uruguay, any Cote d'Ivoire game, so said you.
All right.
And also, said you, I think, say, oh, mammy, you may be. Me figure. Now, we say President Samia Salu Hassan.
Oh, Tanzania.
Yes. Menyane Nikunu. Yeah.
Capital Yamaya.
Yeah. Pages more, say.
Okay.
Yes.
Ono ena president of Tanzania Ayoba. Na me pe Nikunu foni. Fize Nikunu ware 9. Tanzania president in the
Yes. Oni Nikunu.
Nikunu jina.
Yes.
Okay.
Ntika almost some fat the picture 4 wives now, no so team and that picture no so.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, the 4 wives.
No. Yes.
Wow.
Ono no kura green and yellow flag.
Okay.
Yes.
Tanzania president in the same thing.
Yes. Was just personal.
Oh.
Ono a third wife.
Ono tosumiensa.
Ono tosumiensa.
Ono ya mampani o Tanzania.
Opie ha we mu hwe na se obafie ha na amasa be hwe na se
be man be nyina chepa
ono so be hwe omase
be man be nyina
Yanga ne Simba wono
in Tanzania
omo Tanzania be Yanga wono ene be bia Simba club sese oba huri agina African football so no omo wono mampani no oyo oba ono ena ne mfoni wo no na ni kunu na ware nine sa mampani ne to so
miensa ni kunu di Hafiz Amir.
Okay.
Hafiz Amir.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Hafiz, Anna.
Yeah, Nidino Hafiz.
Okay.
Hafiz Amir.
Hafiz, yeah, the was your
Quran. Yes, Hafiz.
Some case of Hafiz. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Be man be nyina che papa.
Kwa be so de be nyina che.
Sa dear friend pressure there. David, I want to. David say anything.
Oh, I for now as a president no what.
What is 4 no na pressure dey want dey. So no. Wow, the baby no when you comment.
Yeah.
What's it?
Me say asumbi o fie all the time.
What's it?
But my peri dia.
Yeah.
Asumbi o fie all the time. Nagin.
I don't pressure the new. So my pressure no what relegate no. No be a lead. Ono so my pressure.
To pressure no come.
David. Mo bet.
So be pe favor. Jambi asumbi nko.
Sa.
Tini na ne wa ho de. O betima ware 4. Koma o man we use ni wani kakra.
Yeah, wani.
To be nim say o da yeah.
Strong you know. Strong.
Ko Tanzania president una 100.
Yeah, strong.
Was I a tate?
Papa. Obit me nya be nne.
Pressure na you do wura mu ansa.
Ni say pressure na
me fa wura mu ansa.
And I said who pay fever
on penny age.
O ya no ho be di ni tiri no ho be di.
No na di na. Na hwe na ni to be ya
very strong. Joban be submissive president.
What you to so ko to so trase tu.
But what me control.
Say you say oyoba and it's a sort yes say o shebe mase. Pay the rules of said Nyankopon e hihye ne nema.
Yes. Omo de nyame so no mutiase. Omo ya ho brase pa.
Say obetu omo maka no so omo maka betu no. There has been an acceptance.
Yeah.
To a team.
Yeah. Also, I said this over Warren on your president.
Yes.
And so Warren in control now and son of president. For the lad.
Oba.
One can be a best uncle for like we are Bobia soon. Son of a mock with you. Ghana president there your bar. Now Warren.
There was one sheikh be in Nigeria and Bisani said, the idea about say Obanya Nigeria president and say, or see there be on support. Or see, I then obi share Nikunuase. Me see the whole of Nigeria, including or no.
I remember about the good. Oh yes. Medio my morning now Obana.
But FF we not she was the vice president of John Pombe Magufuli.
Okay.
So John Pombe Magufuli you know and take you over send your president Mahama any at president Atamas
yes.
And take you over.
Okay. Yeah, trust. What Philip Berman? Who imagine say dia na
imagine say I was
what's the distance na walk?
Dia your friend pressure na bim kone so da because so aduan no wa de na obekwachi na dia e no bia be ye ni die yie go anye wo die yie a ye ni so okoye tweka no okwachi
at this level no omo won go form ye nuane o
ni na etini so be ya dia be na koma beto ne yem eno na me pese
me say we be hardware
omo trophy wa na don sabeto so akoye so just say nuane bi ho wa be so wa o ma oku nya ye ni kakra yes
e nem me wiase ayi hu wa betimi anya control te be ma need pressure be any so who need pressure so one the pressure never
mo sorry ko
they have guest to grandma go searching to grandma
mo
ana me catch no
Carioca.
Man, I was going to drive me. What can I say?
Me say how crack for two better ho a fresh boss ro me from back cause I don't hear that
different from me we the so
we are worried
me from back enim
so hear that
that we say how di me we hear o ye we hear that a obekwatiri relegation bebem
do what for say na ataro
me worry dey me jai me worry dey me jai
go bo wa butiro
ka akobi na we ya say o he wa tu mo no ka no wa fa so ma
we mo sorry the wife first family o mo tati program all right yeah, twice a day about Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Me ko na ko chadi sisia. Me ba na fe mini semen seba. And so atwetwe enkomo. The technical team is not good. And Joe, please everyone should come on board and tell the GFA we have average players and some good players. So we need good technical staff to put them together. I like you so much. Why are you so interested in this president's marriage? Kwame, Shebi, Isaac, Joe Shebi, would we free Canada and Abba. Remember, nice answer. Me kwa ba why Joe Shebi. Remember, answer kama pa. Me kwa ko chadi aba na me name penifu ya twetwe enkomo. Hello, Bones, Jessica.
Joe, my son, the cash room. Na Joe, me Jessica we are me can send media show na ho kra me dwuru we ne. Yan kɔne fa 3000 atoso me no new radio mfama no ye bisa sɛ ɛbɛyɛ oba anase bema na Ghana he fan so no wo Kessben cashport *256*2# send it na select the first option no botiki do drop person auto ni shem na fe bo pin ni fe de atwe lucky number ni e 0542 373 *0542 373 *.
Okay.
So number here, check it now 3,000 Ghana cedis. I landed our phone so.
Okay, Bones at the winner toso mienu amayen. Enche yebehwe no. Enti ka ho na fa wura agro no mu *256*2# na o dial a wa select number 1. Do be wuram bia do be twa bia no 5 cedis and a beto ka ho na oso benya 30 million. E wo mu a aya check phone no o ka agro no ho nko ade a ene me mema 200 bebre. Ni baba ya duo no obi abenya 200 aguni phone so na ode apodwe ene nti wo wa na wa check o phone na hwe se skadi bia begu phone no so a na mungu so a na muntwa na utibitimi ayeyi ene ibe register amanfo hies kapa semen seba bibia ye
yankopɔ adom general
ni yankopɔ asepa de na mo de brain
yo general beda ase na etiefo ne arefo nso ya ma obi bia akɔ aba e de aba Semens Herbal Clinic ayo kumase asokore mampon ye ne asokore mampon rural bank ne di nhwe animu sa asoye ene ye ka kire se enei yaje yare ahodo bebre e de esi abatiri so a ye hwe se obi a ho beto no enti se utie ne de di kan utie unim ye number no ye bo number na ma tro to ho no na frɛ na ye ni nkomo 0240 61
61
60
60
61
61
0240 61
61
60 61
61
afi 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 sa number si mi no frɛ a obenya doctors ni bi wa akire ombefa omno obedi nkomo na oyare na ete so na nti watete ho abre no nyankopɔn nam ye so aboawo ye ka ne sa na ye ka kire se enei stroke Semens Herbal Clinic say untimi mfa stroke ensan ne ho mfa nkɔ ba bia udi san ye ho awuku de ete ne se yenko a na ye wo akade a ye de ka obi a wanya stroke emfa ho ne mre dodo a stroke ne ba so adie obi anane de na sha ase 15 years ago obi nso de sha ase enra safo ni nyina sa oba Semens a Semens be assessment ye be hwe onipadua no ni ehu den na ye the possible cause e do stroke ne ba e bia now de no unya diabetes ɛna ɔyɛ nhwɛ ha anaasɛ nnura a wonom no ntumi yadeɛ no obi wɔ hɔ a ne deɛ no so yɛ pressure no da bia yɛka ho asɛm sɛ pressure yɛwɔ mu mmienu o yɛwɔ primary hypertension wɔ hɔ ne yɛwɔ secondary hypertension nti sɛ wodeɛ yɛ primary a ɛno no woba yɛbɛ manage ama ɛno na ɛyɛ anada bia sɛ mɛnsi yɛ manage sɛ de bɛyɛ a ɛnkɔ soro ne nkɔfa ɔhaw bi amrɛ wo sɛ secondary a nneɛma bi na ɛde aba ɛnam sɛ wo lifestyle na sɛ de wo city no ɛna ɛde saa nneɛma no aba no sɛmɛnsifoɔ ɔboa wo ne yɛyi afiri hɔ ama wo yɛwɔ nakadeɛ wɔ hɔ yɛwie a yɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnam sɛ ɛyɛ stroke na wo fa na adwodwo sɛ bia wo nifa na sɛ obenkum na adwodwo no nti no sɛmɛnsi sɛ yɛma reflexology no yɛde saa reflexology no ɛboa wo na yɛde ayi saa ɔhaw no de afiri hɔ ama wo obi wɔ ha ne deɛ na aromatherapy ɛne ɛbɛyɛ nti bia adwen no ho baabi ɛna ntini no emu asie yɛde aromatherapy ne boa na yi ni nyina afiri hɔ tubo sisi a na stroke no asɔre no ɔnante obi mutumi ba hɔ na ne ti ya ne ya gagagaga twana pa wa so sonra hodo nyina na nso enko uba semens se yɛde reflex afei yɛ physio no so hɔ ne nyina yɛde boa na yi sa hɔ nyina afiri hɔ akɔ ama wo na enam nsa yɛde ahodo no sexually transmitted infections gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital wart herpes simplex anasa yɛden hepatitis B semens se fabra say yesisa wo liver anasa wo brebo ana wo kidney anasa wo sawa no are said to the tune of 70% ye the reflex no ye correction na ma wo ansa na ewia ye the neuro na ma wo ntubo sisi ana ho ato omo peso omo tu kwan no na bia o hwe ni modem wo hu so hepatitis B anasa C uba semens bebo wo na kakra bi won sesa na ma ni nyina afiri so na sejo ensan se enam san yade adoso nti ama wo ho nsensem so kosoro hwe minim couples bi a omo ware 14 good years na omo chine so no omo ho ntomo na obi e de omo buy semens na me adom safo yi etimi awo omo ho afo omo ba adentina wo tena ho na wo ho ayede ama wo wabra semens e wo ho akade wo ho yaka cho say ye wo therapist ahodo a ye de boa afa ye wo afidie wo ho a sa afidie no uba eno ne de ya analysis no ye hwehwe sabi o sperms no wo yo ba so a ye de efa wase a ne de akosha afidie no ne ya hwehwe mahu say wo de no haw ne ye den ne nam so ne de aboa obi wo ha ensu ahodo a ma no efiri omo ho no eno na eho atechema uba e beboa afa oba bi wo so a sabi ne mfiti kɔ no haw ka pa kase pa wo ho entimi nko ensisi so ye me pa cha wo ba semensa ye be hwe saa haw ni nyina ma ntu sisi a bon se wawo sanso na obi wo ha na wanya PCOS polycystic ovarian syndrome wo ba semens ye twa scan ni wie ne ehu saa haw we na wa eno ano no ehu akade ne nuro nyina wo ha ye de be boa wo na fe other therapists na be count bo sisi a wo ni be machine ma na wawo afa ho ye hu se namu nsa ya de ahodo no emma no pa na because omo shorter urethra nti no sisi a no ma contract saa ya de no enti bon se ono so de ama bema no na bema no bon so akonya wo how kese pa bu ha wanya epididymolysis wo yesa onwo obi wa ama ne nkwamo no na se ne sperms no eswate wo beda no atimi awo amna ye obi wa ne de na eduro bi eba bon se ice nsuo enti we entimi nwoba uba semens ma wadru papa ya kire wo nuane e wo se wudi nti bon sisi a no afafro ni nyina nso obefre ye number no na ya ma wo ho akwankire papa na bibia ye de ma wo 0240 61
61
60
60
61
61
0240 61
61
60
60
61
61
hwe uye utie anase wo hwe ye efiri akiri o se na we mede na maba hwe enu ti na semens da bia ye sesa ye hu bibia ye de babo sa foforo apeke hwe enei ye de remote healthcare de aba sa remote healthcare na ye de aba no obi wa ha wo akiri kase oni o man mu kra o Cote d'Ivoire na French baby South Africa ana wo tukwan afiri o man mu nanso opese ye hwe no na ye ma na duro pepepe enuro baby a wo bia ye betimi de adra sende o na emom ye se ye proper diagnosis before treatment ye hwehwe nipaduanum kosi ase ansa na ya mo waduro enti enam se ye pese ye hwehwe nipaduanum ti wo fresh aye number na yɛbɛboa am wetima yɛ labs no yɛne hospitals ahodoɔ ɛne labs ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ outside Ghana ɛne or even ɔman mu ha koraa no ɛlieze anaasɛ yɛaka bɔ mu yɛdi saa adwuma no enti wo frɛ yɛn a yɛbɛkyerɛ baabi a wakɔyɛ saa labs no na labs no ma send abrɛ direct yɛnya hwɛ wie a yɛ diagnose wie pɛ nnuro ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde ma wo no na yɛde nnuro no send o ɛmfa ho ne tibia wakom fresh our number with 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 0240 61 61 fresh our number si me no na yenim komo na bibia nso enko 13 fama meja de aka ma Dr. Gan
Sejo ye be cha ohwefo no atie fo se the doc kan no na Sejo ye ba betena de no se agan eno ana ho asem ne ye be ke se duro bia no me mu anu ma gine ho mena na se gine se agan no na obi tie no busa se edro ni edro me patcho Sejo de bia me ba me chirichirim ni deeper the Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture na ho tedi broni beka se nickname an ye friend agan no sere mechanic on the mixture just a nsuo ane won the capsules ne topaye na Sejo nyoma bebre kwa na ye nyoma ni bi won ma ye ba mre ni tiane ye ntumi mo esu nipa ne frɛ wo se boss edro no mu ka se but me kɔtɔ se ni mahu se bi na me be ma yo aye mre na me kɔ asesi na magemu se bi ehyem kra na adwo se bi me kɔ ba ko a ade enche ya me ntumi nkɔ bio enu ti na me kɔtɔ edro me toy adoma boa me se me ye adwuma ebio kra me beda na me ho ye me ya ade eche ase abome na nsie me sha se me num adro sa ne ni nyina jai obi so se Sejo mi koto dwene na ye me ya eso me no ma adro no man kan so me no ma ye obi to be say boss mo kwa mo nka se eye we kan because me no ma hu ni nyina Sejo aya na mre ntie ntumi nka enti dodo na anim se ye kan gan dia sebi kan me madro dia eno ne gina ne na zo sesi enye no ko a ye ka sisiyare pa eno de bia me ka se mato nchia na mabre obi antumi ka se nchia ye tu ye wo de no anko me se osisi eye wo ya na enye accident bi na wanya ama sabi usisi kasena na sabi bi sebu a koto adro ni bi o de oto adro na fre doctor se doctor misisi na yeme ya ne enchiro de enenom hya de wa na obefre adi hu adanse ye se nchia to na meto ne no kre enye no ko ba o mensese ma ye de bia ye ka ene batu adechi a 3 enye consistent se enye infection ko na masa ha na ibade a koto adro ni bi oto afre na me hu se wo de no se na o mensese ye be ma dosage koko tena wo so ache be ma oba ni how edebi ubeja onan na moja tum na egumu ni nyina koto adro ni bi sa koko ya se na me ka be ma sesi na uje mu udibo ani na ejemu obi de kra de hyema na adwo obi de se de otumi ko ba ko a ade enche ya otumi nkomi nka ho ama uni anije ewa aware mu eno na akokora bi ye frɛ no edi adanse o se look me numa aduro no makai me mrant brim because numa aduro no otumi gina so ye adwuma ma ne yere anika eti se utie na se wo sa problem ya bobo so frɛ yen enye no kwa wo de sabi honam tutuo na wo so o adwuma wo ye nti wo bre ade be kye na especially adwomufo ne driver fo no kɔtɔ aduro ni bi ene gi tem se raheba shop bia ya wo Ghana hanum obekuma ase a Fred Mescol omunyina obi enkran okanshi draglane tenatet halos omunyina o kyese region bia no ye de bebre kwa kogu o ope ba ko atu a ofrɛ ya ye be kyerɛ bia benya bi ana afenso so no ope dodo atu no so ye be kyerɛ raheba shop bia wo mpatem bia ne busa number obefrɛ no eye 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 said me kind of Ghana ha baby biara bi wo udi owura herba shop e wo mpatem se wanya bi wa ofre ya be kire bi ana afa wo ye herba shop nso na se opedodo na atu a region bi a wo bia no ehu nya so be kuma so ofre ye be kire region kra wo dodo a ubenya bi ato na se ba bi a ubenya dodo no ato ne ye be kire o number e the TV so 0240616061 eno na ofre ye be kire seju nyame no nya adwuma
nyame ene unso munya adwuma. All right. Siemens Herbal, mon friend numbers no na money omo eni edwa na mesremo a yare ahodo wo ho nyina no enso ebe free hon tentem e de amamo. Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra. Awal Mohammed transi na fi ono so de awuram Africa kakra. De aka nyina no ebeye efisem enchemesa kwakọ chade biom. Mesi wo ha check your phone no ewe na me sende 200 cedis aba be guso mo amoka Kessben passport agro no mo tu bi no I check your phone no na he na me chewa de what 200 and this kaketwa kra star 256 star 2 hash na what dial send it number dial ebe de ubako options bebre first option ya to Kessben FM Kumasi ano na say select na ubedi ye what do be wura bia no 5 cities na ebeto do do a obetimi bia no to na utibetimi ye no anya ska na udi ewura Easter yi mu ye twan enche awa Muhammad Anusia meye me next draw awa
Sergio adia e den se nipa ye dwuma na onya recognition se performance ana adia waye no amanfo hu se waye ade na e dia bona boso nti institutions enyuma oman any different ebia organizations any ebia vicinities ana places etimi bo bia baso based on edwuma waye ama ebia ni locality no anane man no Sergio enra at the University of Johannesburg Pichu Mosimani was honored with doctorate degree Sergio.
Oh
yes. Sergio omo hanano.
Yeah.
Yes, omo asese. Yes. Sergio the University of Johannesburg no atikino say as something on their own say omo ana the most successful South African coach ever in the history with 19 trophies. Sergio omo say answa enye ne performance no on the Omaina Kasamu, but said your deep performance in a free Omaino, and they call some different places, including Egypt, including UAE, including Saudi Arabia, and said you be Okobia, he made a mark. Okobia, you see, say, or jai or yet be the tour, there be a man for a day at the back kind from Sundowns to Ali. Ono kofa Al Ali Saudi Arabia baby Riyad Mahrez mobono no more the Saudi first division and no dio mo free first division and dio mo bad the Saudi Pro League no just contractual issues and went me and settle e man free ho oba ewo UAE obekuchi before say ono mo sa party with osako back to Saudi Arabia sisi or coach Al Abhano. So Sergio Pichu has been honored with a doctorate degree by South Africa's premier university, University of Johannesburg. Sergio Fatau isa konsensembi nso hakakra. And yababe ka nsema ewo se o ni clause na ewo ni contract mu a loan spell onya from Sporting Lisbon to Leicester City. Eshemu se oboa club no qualify ba Premier League na. Club na eye Leicester City omo betono. Every Sporting Lisbon. But Sergio, last week, Leicester City are engaging in a breaches of profitability and sustainability rules in English football. Sergio, almost say some of our account nebi ebiwa in trade. Ekoba said in 2022 they reported a pre-tax loss. Ka omo boy almost 92.5 million pounds. Sergio. So all our books now. Financial regulations and some of the issues said you etosini. Okay. And besides, almost say between 2016 and 2020, okay, I said Omunya iskapa when they sold the lives of N'Golo Kante mo, Danny Drinkwater, Riyad Mahrez, Harry Maguire. Omunya almost 225 million pounds or so. After those years, between 2021 season, Ebano arrivals ne Ebani said you omobewi omusikapa. Bubakar Somari Moba, Patson Dakamo, and all the other players buy no. Omu spend this cut to top players. Meanwhile, omu free ono. Omu ntime nyat sika ntime am balance those books no. So Sergio, ama there has been a breach in the profitability and the sustainability rules of the English football. Okay. So ama charge na edia bomo. One of them ebetimi akoye transfer embargo. So Sergio ekobane sa the transfer or imminent permanent dealer Fatau Isaku ye he ni musenko be free Sporting Lisbon akwakobo Leicester City ye he ni so betimi qualify from the championship aba Premier League no Sergio na akoye in a limbo. Okay. Sergio, that's the problem Fatau. So even one Portuguese outlet Abola enwa they reported say ekobani sa say omutimi ka bibia sie ne na charge na ana tabo a dia bo Leicester City no e ba ne sa na ye gitum say no krese ni say ne sia sejo transfer embargo ebe woso so what mean say omuntimi ntom player wabra munsimi san top player so the idea be ne se fatao Isaku ebe returning back to the mother club aye Sporting Lisbon. Sejo AFCON 2025 ye nyanya group draw no but prelims be kukoso me kai say be kan wasem some couple of times ago say some 8 teams be ewuremu na 8 teams no the lowest ranked teams in terms of FIFA Coca-Cola ranking on the continent. So omo no and omo bom ho so 8 teams na bo amanya yenya omo qualify. Chad a qualify. Obesanya Eswatini na ye from Swaziland before na from Swaziland but ene from Eswatini. Omo eno yi Somalia efrim. Ena Chad nso eyi Mauritius efrim. Liberia nso eyi Djibouti efrim. Ena South Sudan nso eyi Sao Tome and Principe efrim. So sejo wemo eba beka the 44 teams na omo aka no. Ni aye a group of 12 teams a ebenya 4 teams each. In those groups, so the top 2 teams will qualify for Morocco 2025. So preliminary games in our course, 4 teams etimia making it through. These are the lowest ranked 8 teams, and more among each other. So now we have Chad, we have Eswatini, South Sudan, and then Liberia. Amobabe add up to the 44 national teams. You say, yo, Omumienko and Nigeria game no. And what happened? Meaning say, when on crop for no football fans tribe. First go na Samuel Simo Bright Osai. Ekoye mistake. Emma Bilal Toure share the first go no. Say yo. Said your video nika video kakra. That mistake na Bright Simon Ekoye Emma Atalanta striker Bilal Toure share first go no. Said it was a clear mistake from Bright Simon to Chidozie Awaziem na mistake na eba no said you ka yenti omo video no kakra.
Also Awaziem did the Awaziem back. I beg throw away that ball. Hey, this match. See Awaziem this match.
You don't be. How a professional player go from 2 pass ball to 5
straight down.
For this world like this way all of us they match. Now they pass that kind of a professional player when they play for club. Kai!
I wasn't. And the behind men now.
I wasn't. I am angry at this young.
They don't play when I say they don't play when I. See the behind men now.
See the high football where you gotta give goalkeeper. I mean, a defender they give. Never they give.
From there to shoot and come out. No. Throw in. Come on, keeper. Just plan. Go their post.
Clear ball now. Clear ball.
Now why sometimes blaming coach all the time? I mean, too like because now coach.
Yo, go for no more any kabruta. This was what happened, and in the Battle of the Eagles, the Malian triumphed over the Super Eagles. Eagles. But I said, you know, my head trend be, midfield now, coach Eric Sekushel, Mali coach now the buy, and he said, that was the main midfield quadruple now, or no, and Obeka se quartet now, or maintain anyway. Obeka Diarra. Obeka the likes of Amadou Haidara, Lassana Koulibaly mu, and Kamori Doumbia, they share the second goal. And said, this is the likely quartet Obe maintaining in that game. We say Obia wa monitor Mali of late in their national team no. Tottenham midfielder no. Yves Bissouma and say on your bimbo. And even this explains to you the reason why only coach Nukra Ekonya problem at a point in time during the AFCON. But said this was what prevailed even in the presence of Winfred Onyenyi Ndidimo, like us of Iwobimo, Simon Sismo. The Malian team prevailed. They defeated the Super Eagles by 2-0. And said the Ivorians, African champions, they also did a very, very good job yesterday. They beat Uruguay by 2-1. So Uruguayan midfielder now Ubenya Manuel Ugarte, Ubenya Federico Valverde. Even though Matias Vinamo enable and then Nicolas Oliveira mo enable at the backline mo and then Sebastian Caceres, Georgian de Arrascaeta and Yoshe 2 goals yani Uruguay the World Cup no. So in the presence of all these guys, yet the Ivorians managed to beat them by 2-1. First goal no nana Winfred Singo ekoye pull out na Oliveira eshe own goal. Yes, Rodriguez eti kano edema the Uruguayans no, but the new boy fair guy Dueguela Coach MSC Fai Amani drew the debut call up and shared the second goal in around 80 something minutes of the game. Onusu Sina Kaye was start Rene only Ali Dusedu. He had the second goal for the Ivorians. And said, "Yo, this was what transpired when you be sending questions. Said top giants in the continent, you know, friendly games or more boy, or they compare. Yeah, said yo, the Ivorians prevailed against Uruguay, and you saw also the Battle of the Eagles that happened when the Eagles of Mali defeated the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Egypt also bought against Croatia, but unfortunately they lost by 4-2 in that international friendly night.
Okay. All right, Kessben 3.3 live, Kessben television and channel kako chemisika etoso miensa. Why ho and 3,000 cities no ebeko. Our Mohammed Edinidiano and so Abba Eweye. You other stories. Now Obiaso contribution out the Ebebreye with $50,000. I think we should have looked beyond Coach Otto Addo. He simply lacks touchline basic experience, and nothing in him is a motivating factor for our players. Both Brazil and Spain have space for Yamal and Endry, but our struggling Black Stars can't scout for a single local player from our league. We make our Black Stars seem like an island from other national teams. DD Akuma than senior high school and so the way Ebreye. Munina Munim say Nambo China and Hato folk. Meeting now.
EGM Nana.
Easy. Yes. I'd rather everything easy. Wow. With the shareholders approve Odote and Yahotamakuru or Chinabeye dead. Gadgesbeck and anyway and so Abreye. Measure Zekov Mohammed and so they or the Faha Ebaye. Or say AGM tomorrow. We are appealing to the shareholders to make good decisions for the club. We don't want to see any of the old faces on the new board. Hearts of Oak need a new direction. Togo Afede can decide to create a new avenue for his Aki, Popo, and Mr. Ibu. We cannot. We don't want to see them on a new board. Finito. We a free Zekov Mohammed. My Hearts of Oak supporters in the P. And so the messages about Afahon. I love the new faces on the board. These are men with a lot of experience in their various fields. We just hope they bring their ideas on the board to help Togo Afede achieve the preeminence he has always preached about of our great club. The board is incomplete without Frank Nelson, our Ngokolo, supporters rep, and the Hooper rep. Okay. That is what the bay and I am making round now. Pese yade ehonsem and so bremo. All right. AGM no nyame yadu mo china and so bebeso. Mami boko die.
Sergio nyame adom me ho ye pa.
Nyankopon asema. Mami ki
Sergio
But I'll be repeating that day back on that group every day.
Oh, Sergio.
I drink a girl.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Well, you say, repeating. All right. I didn't know pay you the break.
Sergio, I no pay your general health. Your Shenyawa Hodua, 3P garlic mixture.
Okay.
It me to us here. Medofo, I no pay your mo at Shin Emwaha and Chebina do me no abo. Bibu sasa umpono emute sei ene akoye wukwada nyankropon twedi ampon wode dafsron queen achaye na ye ne wo eba bedi apomden ho enkomo idie na mesrew se wunyu afidie no emfiri ha esanse apomden mapa se da bia me no ekasa no ene asetena pa ena enam enti se wo ho odin a ena da wetumi akọ onwuma so na wasan aba enti se 3p garlic mixture piwak natural ye de abadwa so no edu ukwada sei na ya ma na chese da no anye ukwada eno ntimi gidi se wo mpo no emu ye pa ene nkomo aye di afri piwak natural aye di 3p garlic mixture abadwa so no ene ye hwe ye general health enyarewa hodo a 3p garlic mixture etimi tu ase kora we no enso so ano na emom etu ase kora je number no so wo hwe mo Kessben TV a ye number no enegu screen ni so no ena 3p garlic mixture so ena da enchen ho no a chese wo koto na entise ya na chese enye 3p wo tie me wo Kessben FM ma me fa number no emawo Fred Dr. Sisia yare be na wako a enko obi wo ho mo hu se e betra se ya na ne buafu na wo yi afidie na firi ho obewu sanse adai a wo se hwe de aye no ni nnura wannom no enso de aye no na ye no nti wo hu ye se ye TV no so na radio no so ne ye kasa se ya e wo so yi na fidie ni firi ho no sanse wo mpede de bia na enso me hye wo nkunan se ye waduro ne ye waduro 3p garlic mixture de e ye aduro papa eti mesrew enyiwa fidie no emfiri ha ye number no e 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kaise eduro me ne wo ka ho asem anopai eye 3p garlic mixture eduro na wo toamu a ehwe ho a ebo ntuto a na wasum yi na general health no me di ka wo se 3p garlic mixture eye purely organic eduro we ye fancy jaso noan ena ensuo nso nim enso eye mixture it which say ahode ni ewo aduro ni mu no ewo mu saa enya de bi afiri mo na esonso wate ni edi bi nso aka ho said ye kwotete hama eni nubra ni nuaba ye de ye no eye saa pepepe na ahode no etie ena vitamin C nso wom won se nipa yanka se ntimi produce vitamin C. Yes, enti sa wonum 3p garlic mixture eboaw ema wunya vitamin C ema wonka semu ye den ema ni padua no skin no kra ye kama esanse vitamin C na ewom no eboaw pa ena 3p garlic mixture esa ye immune booster chese edra sa wonum na ekoni padua ni mu a enkwamo na woni padua mu a ekuti anyarewa no 3p garlic mixture eboa ema sa amwa no omho ye den edu obi a odi 3p aye na edu obi ya no se yare no phone bi yare bi betwam a na abebo no sa afo no munhunu sa bi because enkwamwa no ho odin a se yare bi ba obo se abo ato atwene ba bi kura obo no kata ba ye bi anche no because no 3p garlic mixture ni immune system no ho odin enti ye wane ba seconds pe na ekọ ni tine pa ne ba ko mienu bi na ekọ because onum 3p garlic mixture enti edo no num a ebo ma abre bia no oho edin utimi ko onwuma so eye de ope bia afi 3p garlic mixture obi wo hono mo a ewa no waba asie ntuda obeko hospital doctor beka chen say wanya asthma mesrew se wako hospital doctor aka chen say wanya asthma ana wunya nko hospital mpo ba de eye wo no ye de eja akanfo obi wonu kra won ko hospital enso obi wonu ma de eye wo no o short mu say yare we eye we die eye we na eye o se de wabo wa ache die eye asthma na eye o sa mesrew 3p garlic mixture no se wako hospital nko a ni aka cho se o asthma we dro eye 3p garlic mixture me kan obi bagie chinye nanso obi anom bi wa abrochire asende ne voice note to diaba ama yabo okrum ha se wokodru ho na de eye no enso nya 3p num ye ne asthma ene wo a obo nyina ejai ama otimi kɔ na dwuma eti wonum 3p na eboaw na ewo na wabo a enko no ene wo asthma na etu ase ama kai se number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 afi 3p garlic mixture obia wanya esichire yade ene ye chonyare wa hodo 3p etu ase wanya esichire yade edro be na wonom ye insulin panie ya wowa enso still de eye wa na eye o ekuro tu asabio enwu ada wo ye be ma o mema yokwa na ekofom wo ba be ma wode de ho kra ye den wode kakra bia na komdo wo teriane ho asade wa men wo dwonso na ye frem anadwo ntumi na emfifre beto saa eye se cheyade e na eye wo saa no kane na hu na de ye pa eno obi fre kire ba wo hu ne ye wani so you say wisi wana ho yo basa na so ho yo boho asa de say why adwuma bra so nya hwe esiche yade etumi ye osa P3 garlic mixture nom ne didie ne jai enam wie bebrebe ene anadwudidie bebrebe ye de tumra ne ya kyerɛsie because yen kan to say ko 3P garlic mixture nom abra yen kyerɛ wade a wo ya e de diabetes no ebro na wunyai because we number bra ede diabetes bebreo srade number brebe emwa me no mienu afia na dwudidie abo he obedi wufuo obedi banku wo behwe nam sabio anom nsa aguso mepacho wapomodi hia de eku wanum ne de penti bia da wo meyo ano no wo de mana wo begye yafunu so obedi agumama ba woni padua no ene wo se wo hwe ne ye se enkofa problem emrel tishiwadi de yie nanum 3P garlic mixture na entu esichi yade na se emao ye number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai se 3P garlic mixture edro bi a wonum bia betuanum 3P e de aka ho no de e de ama hospital no anopa pa aduane bidi wonum ahwe time e di 15 minutes ya na wanum 3P garlic mixture woni edro bi anso no mu a wodi to diabetes ase a wodi e me hye wo bo fa 3P ye wo aduru hya sese onom to baako to mienu to miensa obehunu se nyankopon obegye wo afisa ya de enum enam 3P garlic mixture onumti afi pressure mesrew wanya pressure for 3P eye wadru pressure makacha oda bia se wonya diabetes a se obenya pressure na wosoro ena wo pressure so obenya diabetes na wosoro sa nkrofo mi no mo nante bom eti wonum 3P garlic mixture no se wo pressure mpo a ebetu ase ama wo pressure so ena se wonum 3P a se diabetes so hye baabi a ebetu ase e de ama afo obi won ma make say wonya adwuma bia so da bia wa no phone menyare nso menti apo P3P garlic mixture nom na abre bia emu apomden enkonkan wona ase ataatai wo de wonsa mi a na atom eno pressure timi yosa diabetes timi yosa ehwa na wontiri mu twetwen na wonsa ye titriti wo yo ho hwenye yi P3P garlic mixture nom se wo pressure sa dia me kan behu bi na wo to ase twon obi nantia na nantui ehwa ye ne ya P3P nenom ebeboa why kese ama na boroso eyesrade jana wie bebrebe nya na dwudidie nenum 3P garlic mixture na ema wontwe na wonye fine na aboa ma abrebia watimi akonwuma so obi nso honmo wanya stroke odadem stroke nyese fitia ne ba yo pressure says wonya pressure na wonhwe ne yi a e di stroke ne bebro because wonya pressure gise wontiri mu asisi a emoja ne ntimi ntwi mfam na de pressure e bebro e be de na wontiri mu nso asisi e yesrade ne bekwa kwhye baabi ana emoja na mebotoa ada baabi enti akoma ne pompi moja na entimi ntwi mfa wontirim emoja no so bi kɔ adwene ne mu de se enya kwan kɔ adwene mu a na nkwamwa na wo wa adwene no nerves no no mo da enti bede na adwena ye adwuma enti na wo se wonum 3P na wontirim ada ho na aboa wo ye number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai said duro no edini ye ba ko pe 3P garlic mixture me mo ye reso no nche se 3P emwa oba obu nsa emeye we fo ye kese ama na boroso pe 3P garlic mixture nenom ebeboa pa wo kuma si aboru akolena keba Dani heba Kriske heba do kwa wo se wo pe 3P garlic mixture ho for enko Albert Sam takrade eye AA Mensa koforidua eye Gapson Pharmacy momoni Away Enterprise ewo wa ye ne cathedral ne dinhwe ne mu wo call Temalin so a wo fa kwadwo heba ewo ho ye bemba bia electromat no ewo na Ashaman Ekus Pharmacy ewo ho ena wo call Accra Okanshin so a Kingswalk Kosam ena Angel Heba ewo ho for wani kire Health Alert Clinic ewo Madina wo call Temansoa Little George ewo ho Ekus Pharmacy wa Shama no de okwa wo se yema o 3p garlic mixture edro papa ye bo ne din ani aboye mu ase nom bi hwe na abehunu se Ghana ha yenso ye waduro ene ye waduro gie number yi abre de yankoma twetwe no AC no memo oyere so no nchese 3p mwa frɛ yen de eye wo bia na ne yeni nkomo se aduro ne mwa wa Dr. Mankoto aduro no ye de adwuma no no na emo se 3p be boa nko ade a obekire okwan abefa so abanu aduro no a ebetu yare na sentem e de ama wo ye number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai said Bruno 3p garlic mixture. Now go for your admanda sene
Thank the 3p garlic mixture girl for me. In fact, it has helped me in playing my indoor games longer and successfully. All guys who like playing such games should go for 3p garlic mixture. Achimota Accra, James. Anyway, indoor games, okay. And I was winning. All right. Yentuaso. And Chemeko, Marija Tao. Na ya head on so babo no de ebre yen. Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Those who are pushing for local players for me should calm down. Have they forgotten the display of our so-called local players in a CAF tournament that they represent as the Black Galaxies? I guess they should request for the videos from your video analysts. We every lavish, takrade, tadi, unadiwi, and so ebreye. All right. Now locally here attention wapa before the Mickey Babe transit crowd.
Do you know I said last time yeah has my who has almost the names about for their
yeah. Quite Mickey didn't have about
my who Dr. Nyaho
yes.
My who Honorable Vincent Su Odote Dium.
Yeah.
But you know those are the people that has a full crazy concerns
yeah.
But searching on basic for approval.
Yeah. I don't know Google TV no. Yes. Google TV no.
So far, I can be any deaning.
Yes.
But I can be no only here confirmation from anybody.
Yeah. You know, such board for no.
And you are
day to day
administration of the club. And yet, Obia or actually be anti.
Mr. Akwesi Achiman, you are appointed on March 25th, 2024.
Okay.
Engineer Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe. On also March 25th, 2004. And I'm appointed. All right, Mrs. Ivy Heward Mills, Sadana 25th, and ya appointed Mrs. Enso. Afe yewo papa ba ko a friend Mrs. Samuel Wilfred Yaw Inkum. Also a board member. Oba be board say meeting no Gino Tumunkwdia. Dr. Nyahota Maklo. Also sa March 25th and appointed and Mr. Vincent Soa Odote also a kahon. Yami had my AGM mochina and I behre say omobejo munina atum. Pato Land Service Ashtown. Pato is the boss. The new Heart of Folk board is not new. The inclusion of Dr. Nyahota Maklo and Adote makes it dadanwa. Togbe is not taking we the supporters serious and doesn't care about us. Pato Land Service Ashtown. That was already by I don't know. Okay. Me ko Newton lati Marija Taho. Na ya heard of the brain. Pamjo Newton anu si ya na me che ade a etoso miensa. Wo ho a check your phone na hwe. So 200 cities ababe guso amo a eni mudi agro no na eno so yemfa ho nsem emremo 200 me che ama nipa baako aduonu 3,030 million no eda nchen a and I make it 200 na fe also de ahwe halfa ene idi kojo asuako idi ben ene idi birthday akesifo hene we no erulu wo bokrom area ho eho enalt yeah akesifo hene bokrom traditional area ono na ye akesifo man hene ho yes idi no da bia me haraju idi ono ni mfoni ni kokwa yeah Okay, also package for
David, so no book room there.
Okay.
Semi area until some and I'm going.
Oh, okay. All right. So there be a mekase be a diasa will be a idiot.
Ona, obekona konya this year.
Kai say anymore ya. But manya I had the right
a clear view of the course.
Indeed. Happy birthday, my brother. I mean Shawati na Obibia on sa ebesum no nyinhira emfama wo ene nanama. Nanama nimnuntino aya on hanadwen. Yes. The phone no kra na ya de nanama nimni ayina. Okay.
Who's MC down for?
Who's it?
Who's MC down for?
No, because make us here. No, bad on the phone. Who's that type?
Remember now? Yes. More password. They are protecting their family.
Yes.
God will forever bless them.
Yes. The moment you're bad, now your password is here.
Yeah, you are cheating on your husband.
Yes.
But remember the only password that or protect your family. Or both family though.
Some Nigerian friends say, "Do they buy
MC down for?"
Yes. Oh yeah, no, they are.
God will forever bless. Remember no.
Oh, Adama, and I worry. I mean, you not check, papa, because the more better is answer, the more of that from straight to.
Or the easy press.
So Coco so baba. Aye, kakaka. Na idi in chem. All right. Yanko Newton Latin marriage ho na ono so no onfane de emre. Se oye tiatia oye honi ho na wo ho fesei.
We say
oh nim da. Oso na
oni magabe bi go wani.
All right. New
Pachomasom studio ha say na nkomo aye di nyina no Ghana Blaster ho nkomo ye hwekwan be fa so be TSC come as Continental Force and that a new manager Otuado and Imanyantinsi come, but in my perspective I think there's a bit of improvement over the game my ball editor Nigeria. Now before I be right side game no Uganda for no edit Tommy Kara and a better goal post no a goalkeeper for Kampala City or Uganda Honma Dennis Kaka Omoni and a ball left back Bevis Mugabi Toby Civic Elvis Womono back four no and I'm oba double pivot now in that 4-2-3-1. A more protected back four ya obenya Ronald Siki Ganda no nya Kenneth Simakula back two no and as a back for the protectors and Mabono no nya Rogers Mato Travis Mutiaba of course Steven Mukwala there yadena ne wokroma ya Krobia and Osina kan Fahad Boya and a belly line no in a typical 4-2-3-1 for Otuado Joseph Wallacott Ebenezer and Nicholas Opoku Edmonado makeshift. I'll be back to that area. No Dennis Odoi a complete back four no. In the middle third, Ubenya Ernest Unyama Abu Francis, Salis Abdul Samed, and Sana Wakakonya Jordan Ayew, of course, the captain of the day, Antoine Semenyo Abdul Fatau Isahaku. In a typical 4-3-3. And I did right game. So, what shot lineup where key questions among for Tabisani said, your team no Sena Ebeko, Sena Ebeye. This was the shape, no double pivot na a protected team in here and make a 4-3-3 na the chair war. But Usha screen is what a 4-2-3-1. One no a certain Antoine Semenyo 3 no a Isahaku, of course, Jordan are you the captain. So Usha Omachipa. Ubenya Abu Francis and of course Sally Samet. So 4-2-3-1 and a manager no at the starting game. No convertible 4-3-3 with Ernest Nuyama dropping amongst the two midfielders. No mababenya miensa ewo finfin. Wasa miensa dia Nuyama na abano Salis Ahmed and a Francis Abu miensa no and ewo finfin. So Nuyama drop it back. A 4-3-3 or movie koka Isahaku Jordan Hua na Aja Salis and a Francis Weche na by 4-2-3-1. Game new focus NDA. Are we looking for results? Are we trying ourselves as a nation against some of the top sides? Or after AFCON and Nema Ekosono and Nema Especially in Ghana say Ebesa who your Ghana Blaster no say general Umujomonasu Yepa. Yes, starting common waha. This guy right here, Jerome Opoku, a very confident ball holder on his left foot. Now, ball crana wani bejepa. No more this is Edmonado. a central defensive midfielder and a manager no edina ba actually say Oma emebo central defense. So ono and a Jerome Opoku and a boy actually. What it means in say Jerome Ejebona edana nine benkum so otimi a progressive ball deba. Equally say a call Edmonado Hoso also otimi progressive ball no edifa ho edeba. Yana ade hadwene say so about two natural central defenders yana hadwene na instead of Baba Idrisu as a partner for Salih Samed and right yenya Francis Abu I mean quality player your man confidence and time kakra obetimi the pressure about FIFA because you are missing Daniel Kofi Chirache Thomas Partey you miss your match Majida Shimeru ama na ye the money free actually kwa how are you now you break it in terms of your attacking transitions in break your kwamuno yeah nensem fatakra it mean dominating in a opposition third but enra I think Abu Francis wasn't so exceptional, but now you're okay, mommy, as a partner for Salih Summit. I'll be back to that area. Otuado air building up at the Bonaqua. Adia Mahoney said this guy is very important. The distribution is not so precise. But trust me, ultimate progressive ball no compare other central defenders are. And nontina say Joe Busam say me yede me say this guy right here in Jerome Opoku adia oye no say passes in 10 every achire ho kwa na de omo 4 means or carry about 40% of our passes from defensive zone into the middle or the final third. Into Shadia Otuado team na ohihye no Sebeye enye ni hini no ene afei no maduane ne ye kira se no two central defenders no be count two holding midfielders no na aye de kind of say magic square it is Shagana players na gira u TV no so no once of my form square shape this is the Otuado's back four or pass obo now obebusa say 2 and 3 no way or 3 no in anan on na wase ase no in this case or a wide midfielder she say two now about one free and the left back position abba in terms of the attacking third no abba middle so no and the Dennis or Doy and also soon was to TV so as part of the midfielders. Now midfielders two no I saw two central defenders and also my former square they kind of magic box meaning set yeah the ball ne kwa 2 on Fifi, not 2 ewache. Now the ANE and my 2 central defenders know the opportunity to have more spaces. I'll bet me a progressive ball there because 2 holding midfielders and I hold the Uganda midfield down. Ultimate job ho enko we mo enti de oba ne se obegina mo so 2 o hwe out wide anana wa ha it is all your winger ultimate jana ho emesene nko defender no this guy holds you down the same thing so e wo ba bia Dennis Odroy o no so this is the new back four for Tuado 2 holding midfielders ne be twen na laterals no a move their advanced zone na ama the 2 central defenders and the opportunity to have more time and progressible. It's a new tactic. He's done that in Qatar. I think Wasasu did the same thing. No, but it repeated a couple of times during the course of the game. And ma clear. So Tuado, the team now Shoshano, 2 holding midfielders and very, very important in terms of the movement of the laterals. Says 2 central defensive midfielders and more opportunity to go. Wasasu should be a this is the lateral and nana me body. Also, we're calling him midfielders, but midfielders too negina to form the back four in terms of that shape. No, a square and I'll be a pushing laterals and all drawing near 9 the core advanced wide zones. Now, holding midfielders and Agina. So the bay I won't mean some more and so you can see says Salih Samed no more occupied, but the vacancy now a woman no Kessben you know met me a progressive one there but now oh shut here. Uganda set it up in a typical mid block. Sometimes we could have a low block, even though this is a central midfield zone. I have 2 strikers and about, but this is the mid block. Mid block means back 4 or the show TV so middle 4 and of course we have 2 strikers in a LED line in a typical 4-4-2 and a shape we say it is so when they sat deep. What it meant was that metabo Otuado which say bobo no ye kromo do ba o hwe de ekoso ya Uganda for no mo komo ekromo e na ye de ball na ato mo non territorially yetimi dominate opponent in half enka ne de aha yi ke mfa ma ha yetimi mfa e ma ba this time no ye central defenders na push aba ba midfielders na joining attack and attack na suffocate all the spaces in the opposition third a balance no all options in the pocket. Said you wait movie one so you can understand the fact that Jerome should be a pusher by. Nemum Busa say, Send Uganda and member of spaces way a more movie. Ebia Brazil there on farmer who momentina krumo no mababo or other size, but I'm telling you, born you grown kakra. So as much as Uganda for an air call machina yet me a bobono a progress all the compare Nigeria and a hakra can't be progressive born in farmer. I showed everything here. But in this circumstance, two central defenders need to be progressive born, but tactically, these guys will be holding down the Ugandans, thereby allowing them large margin of spaces. So, who say they make one seven, yeah, occupy two central defenders, midfielders, or the ball neighbor, and that same shape, and the manager build it, laterals and advance it out wide and high. Not too holding, no, I stay very deep to form the makeshift back four with a magic box. I deal some of what you be the ogum later be the home come. But my problem is that now you to me keep ball not sometimes even though you to me the bar, but you the bar now say you be keep pressure no Uganda for no quickly and biana yes I lose ball. Now I think say yeah, that kind of say Joe kind apart from the science I share our TV see very early positive science we should want to kill you. Now outside whenever we don't have the ball or the other kind of side without possession, you grab on a say and then you suit here against Nigeria. You impress you more. Me can't want some Nigeria for the movie quickly no the ball but in this circumstance, oh sure. Every Ghanaian player be at the ball by money. I'm marking watch here. Dennis Oda has been occupied. Jerome Poko has been occupied. And of course, Annan has been occupied. So it was down to Jojo Wallacott. So that's me a service situation. So that hoof situation, and a man Annan. But the composure with which he brought the ball down to the turf. Emma me who said no, guy, giving time, let's say very mobile midfielder. Sometimes may also remind you that is the magic box to know make one seven. Midfielders too need to form part of the back four, thereby pushing the laterals wide and high. And more two other options in terms of building out. Trust me, this is a positive sign from the manager. Even though your quality of opponents behind the difference, but Uganda for no MIA who say giving time. It me a build it team year ba beboye. Now Osha born build it out no and no the chance we say a brey but against Nigeria ni ntumi nyesa. Me problem ba kona me no be sha won komo no. Jesse Kokko no and Uganda na the Jesse Kokko boy. Uganda the white and the boy. But the problem and run no anasa Nigeria me who ye bi nie. Versus Baba Idrisu. Osha no obia nyina ne nchen pressure be any so he has to progress that ball. Jerome Poko the ball na man Baba Idrisu he doesn't possess that kind of attribute to let me a control ball no they make a ball retention skills no popo obesa the ball na connect here but Abu Francis did the contrast it who we are not in FIFA is smooth as compared to Baba do so obesa the ball na connect so Baba partnering Salisa Media be exposed and shallow FIFA but with the presence of Abu Francis it was a bit different. And then I'm highlighting say, look at how we control possessions with that method. And your team sa your method and put in move. And that ball, no, you can watch. Baba Idrisu. Okofa ball ni na to say a defensive method. Okofa ball ABB. But trust me, on far ball we are no who football no column ball. But Abu Francis did difference. We continued to lose possession, succession by succession each time. But me see. And at the end of the day, it was a bit improved over the next question because they changed certain profiles. Profiles, and they say, Abu Francis do it to be crab ball. Na home popo to me retain and my teammates at dash and sign with James. Na home children to me finding out the best passer. But the Baba Idrisu beto na the ball na pressure bar. Na na home children so without the ball, we were much stronger, much improved. Oh, so we keep on the crab ball and chain. A ball on ball and the recover. In getting back the ball. And run on a swift, not a movie and in building out, and also so very promising. The next thing I can say, young boy Uganda, young Koya Nimini share a country or no Uganda size, young mobile bomb so that your style of playing a money Janapes or implementing a bit me Juma. Or focus a phone about ambassadors CA. Almost share pressure about also. What I also saw and say Uganda for my respect. So look at how many red jerseys you can find behind the ball. Almost all the players are retreating back into their own zones. And the Barca, what it means is a creativity be very difficult because the spaces and the pockets, and no, Nasa will be a big ball, a movie. So this is the craze And on back four in middle four no and I say no. This is a typical mid block convertible to low block. Omu free and omu box it's similar akin to a certain Jose Mourinho system. Two strikers and a crowd drop it and Kakaneno Hanaka 6 any 8 to over. It belongs to the strikers now because omu are retreat to go so deep. And no dear mama I respect. And I central defender Ukrabono and Jerome Poku. Look at his position. Opposition third in all. This is non-territorial dominance. Opponent in Krum Hona and this is what I wanted to see against the Ugandans. And found only goes so I'm consider and someone near chair. But we can, assess Uganda and Nigeria game to understand. Say no, Uganda game there was a bit of an improvement, even though in the final third you show signs of profligacy. You to me share chances in yes you will still be, but it's down to a gradual process. Masem back what the BMC so say you technical team we need there. Air no look. I feel do but we know Uganda for city actually almost back 7. Show Uganda for shape no. This is 6-2-2. It is also share Uganda or AFCON where a friendly match. Show how almost city actually. Now we call and enough for the defenders. And but say how do you then penetrate? How do you maneuver your way through? But this is Uganda. I was share friendly match. I know what's it deep say. Now Okoshian or AFCON or best it more deeper in a low block. How do you then penetrate? So it's a pertinent issue as I see it to me dealing with. Yeah, the ball and this is one of the most positive things I saw in the game. Despite shape when I can't want someone she said, oh be our that was the situation at the penalty a buyer. Even with a back 6 in front of them moving to a strikers 2 number, we still found a way to get into the box. It was positive. Kudos to Jordan. Obejina Juana or Barry Bona or the Tonet and Ghana it's me that confidence to be back in the game. Before that and Jerome I so am a chance back. But mommy highlights one area of the game in show. Yeah, the balls be brave so by young to me and sustaining. Even though my kind improvement over the Nigeria game share how your possession you lose sorry to say easily and cheaply. Bonnie idea but Shakwa fast way you lose balls in the final third. You can understand series of phases of the game, but you have to throw, you have to maintain pressure now. And the American, this game, a Uganda game. And so everybody Rahana who want to make something out of it now, who is the chances now. Some of the times, Granny, you're born into me back box near Lusuborno or so. And Chabia Lusubako, I see a Colusubako. It repeated itself a couple of times, and what it means, and they say. You have time, you waste your opponent in a half, and I say, you spend your opponent in a half, and for swan free mubana, even though my can't yet me 1 minute to 40 seconds, but how many chances that come out of that 1 minute now, my home embrace, but me say, early days, positive signs of a Nigeria game, it's an improvement, and how a game, saying other players to set the names or man to me and ma setting my G more. And now barrier the next thing will be down to manager the selection how coherent with me and they are picking out the best of the players and you can understand Abu Francis I mean a quality young player young man of confidence not on my campaign for no former Sparta hasn't been consistent for Arsenal this season and a bad day no be consistent they are Ghana for or buy ya back catch them say no AFCON with them come friendly match with them come but if we can get some of these young guys very strong, very aggressive on and off the ball. Now this was another goal I share and Jerome Opoku continues to define himself as a very prominent member of Otuado, the squad. He had this goal. Now I catch me players and I say, so what one and because leaping is another technique and a height as also just another framework. Despite the height, he got in the air very, very, very fast. And at the moment I had the ball, the Pami and sent him and another share, but he made sure say Obenya the best of connection. Odinya that goal at the Emma Ghana. But come go no once more. Now so we're gonna say you consider 2 saying a goal fast by. Let's all enjoy this. The build up was slow. Very, very slow. How I try to the pressure, man, Pekra. Now we nodded this ball right away, hoping say you defend it, but they took opportunity of that ball and we were box room. Now for the second straight game, you're committing penalty. I keep telling you, go no, you're considering in sequences. First of all, Shababi of a ball no, anybody a place bear 5 or Mujra. Nobody put any pressure on the player no crab ball no. And on your time and patience at the ascending ball. Number 2. When Jerome and nodded down the second ball, no, Uganda for the fire. But the question is, how many midfielders? 2 holding midfielders. No, this is Abu Francis Wiley, Salih Samedini Wiley, Isahak Wiley, Jordan, and then Antoine Semenyo. How many players can you count here? 6. In between our 2 lines of defense, midfield in the second line, and then this line, there was a second ball. Who picked it? It is all football. Our defense anymore. When you didn't need defense anymore, Salis are elite, Abu Francis are elite, other members so are elite. In between the lines, and our far ball no, the right box room. Yan Shas are going forward. The first ball was knocked down. Second ball no, almost forward box room, and I commit foul no, say foul and you foul. We didn't mention about your penalty, and we should deal with that. Kudos to Mukwala, Krabia, a player no, and no count ball to Jojo Wallacott. International goalkeeper on Timiansum and now who saw Kessben. It gives him confidence because how was Uganda for a Humukwala? No, I'm not sure that's any Hunuaha. But my son found Nigeria game because it's a BCA. Oh, Jessica Kono and National Medoko Nigeria. No, how we lost the midfield. Emma, about done a chance at the man Nigeria for a bit about 2 so they call Uganda. Now, so I'll share one simple pass from Alex Iwobi into your area. No, cut away almost 5 players. So in between this line and then the back line, and now you far ball on Meka Nigeria. Uganda there in between the line and then the last line, and almost 5 second ball. This is that space in America 1-7. It's always not protected. Uganda there far ball no that second ball. This is another zone. You giant, very vacant, and a far ball or far in there, and then you tackle. It was a block and a committed penalty in the bar. I think this one found in some referees one in some and I'll check ball to quickly. There's a Cyril ever count bono at the toe net. The other thing is that go with crowd and you cross a crowd, but referee no at the castle go. But they kept the ball for continued period of time and son of the ball no a right box and it was that bad because baby a boy quiet look speed requires side be close no but the ball went in so straight and how the goal was crabbed goal line no to me baby I'm jana there me yimi Ghana tade to akra na ma hu se ball no e share na mo metaka once before ball no e turn net no and na me kwan bi so na eba yen check sa kwan kro because goal no dey ashawie na yen na ne akire en fama opening kese no ball no mo share e dey ba ni nyina no mo dey ba ye pole no one without the ball we need to add a lot of speed to your defensive transition so Shade Ketwa bi wa Jerome na make na 1-7 was doing a certain marking on knock a ball no you lose second ball no mo fa share bi no that similar situation and a man ball no ebe to outside of the area quickly more recycle chance no but watch here share area how many red jerseys can you count na yen fa nwie share box room Ghana box room jerseys or e bi na TV no hu ba ko mo 2 and box room but 2 no the unlucky ball no the share no o share Ghana for me and sentem e ba bi a made me say point chire we what it means is say the day are you on the left Anan on the right and of course Salisu awon animu pe na Salisu me say ball no the day you anhuri and Anan e de ne ho ekoto other 2 players na mabɔ mu di no so e confuse nipa me ensa onim say volley e frusuro ba bi say ball na ya jebna si form the day you anhuri Anan de ne ho to Salis e de so and of course at the end of the day Jojo yi ball no by referee say e go and our J 2-2 the signs and the positives have been brilliant but mint kasa is so brilliant. Mint kasa. But ode to Nigeria game in the versus an improved game. Otuado still a lot as a lot on one a goalkeeping department, you know. So for but Wallacott still continue to stay in the headlines by virtue of that goal not conceded, you know. So goalkeeping department, you know, a major issue as I say deal with. Left back, you know, and a right back, you know, they need major test. Because untimi nkase how ya boba baramandi 2 games he a solve where they need better and tougher tests. Midfield, no, I show promise. As against Nigeria and Uganda game, in the final third, it's been sloppy and lethargic. But it's early days yet. Said them a boss, a kind. 2 games, Otuado has taken off. So it means steady the shape, no. Then you might be mana. A wish. Say who blaster. Tormented teams. Teams in one grow. We are patiently waiting for that day. Until that day, I mean, my boss, Sergio.
All right. Newton Latte Marija Yasum and so Ewaha. I'm ready to say Mikidi local stories. Newton is doing very well with his video analysis. I really admire his good work. Fantastic and competent indeed. I think he should be given a vital role in the Black Stars. Good afternoon, sir. Kelly, Edway Ife Laribanga, and Anopai Kelly Laribanga. Though, please, hearts of folk supporters who don't want Dr. Hutamakulu and Honorable Odote to be part of the board should offer them huge money in exchange for their shares, because these have shares in the team. Okay? So how do they ask them to stay off the team? Dr. Bruce Kaneshi and Sunediwe Abekayensa. Dr. Bruce, good afternoon. All right. Hello, sir. Good afternoon, you and your guys. Please, I need money to buy earphones for your spouse. All right, come Mickey. Branch earphone.
Number no be money earphone.
Okay. Number no 0247 sorry 0247 88 70979 0247 88 7079. Okay. All right. On a day sa request no abroad but money na money bi and just obi aso send him bra na money bi we did na you know the cancel me see men disappointed back remember say china obe frame aka chem say in sankai. I agree with Andy and Newton that some of our local players should have a place in the Black Stars team. Jacob Takrade Kojo Krom Trabewu una the way and so buy. All right, maminko bones ho na minkoche adia etoso miensa ana. All right, 3,000 cedis why wallet so ana echo why bottom na echo 30 million Easter just around the corner. Nafakodi Easter wati afi wo ha no check your phone say maka no 200 cedis o ka green one e ba be good phone so na sika ho edin ye papa bonds.
Oh, Masomero Cashum na yemfa 3,000 ni radi yemfa no na Ghana hemfa no wo oyoba anase bema Kessben Cashport *256 *2# send na di share so lucky number ni ye 0542 332 *0542 332 *. O number ni a check na 3,000 Ghana cedis. Sergio Laka Roma. Kessben Cashport. Alande ewo phone so. Sergio.
Okay. All right. Enti anche ni ono so ebedidi enkomo. Abrante na mfani di amba. Sisi ya Mickey afre the osi ye man hands free no. Na ibusa nse to ne say no kan ne bo no. Yambese be kan say okay ni yes this kind of man na ode ato hands free no obi an sheda musa hands free da oso je some the council me mama na mafoforo okay come my here look as that one what if I never for bra
say just here for ma aka say jo comedy be ye dia ma chairperson of Ghana Football Association Safety and Security Committee a DCOP Lydia Donko and the krata aba bonten kato de aba bonten ye nyeme koso e Kumasi Sports Stadium abra Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene eye Nations FC e boye wamu chiremu a wamu condemn eye suban a koso Kumasi Sports Stadium ni titu abra Kotoko ene Nations boye na referee James Taylor ene assistant referee Kwesi Bobie ene Roland Andy ene fourth referee Hasim Yakubu nyema wudo atemdidie fans of Kotoko womo eye sa referees no womo security safety and security committee no condemn senya de eya de pa no mo se sa de course no womo a suspect nipa 4 na sa nipa 4 no womo ensa ka womo a womo eboa se da bi omni police ebe hwehwemu e de afa nyema course ewo Kumase eye sports stadium no womo se wa ubo home no ona make sure say security arrangement no e de na kwem eno ntomo ne Kumase regional police command no e di sawoso a sa nipa om dan sa suban we edi ewo Kumase sports stadium nyina no emra enyo mu bedi wo say wo mu agidi ye se mra e wo ho edi bo football enu nti so we club official we referee and sorry and that's your fan na nyema nkoye amfa mo eni so de mra no e hye wonsem na kodan suban biedi e bo eye agoprama so enu nti asotwe bi e ho bia no de osefata se wo se de asotwe no ekode ma no Ghana Football Association wo mo so mo de asotwe no ebekwa koma onipa kro we ye safety and as a safety and security committee chairperson and an SSR kratai and so as already a china and a AGM ne basum but se Joe abobaso that across the book woman board of directors no and omudi ababetuja bobeke already no mudi kan appointed board members ni bi togbe afede one chairman no appointed no 28th of February and omudi ni dwumedie no e de emano as majority shareholder one science to CEO edema SAS Financial Group Limited and na ono and chairman appointment by February Bosomano at the Tosu 28. Sansuna Delali Adiama. Anku Adiama. Oya doctor and as a PhD. On also an appointment by 28 and a woman day Emano. Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa. One also appointment about 25th. And omidi jumedianum and a medical doctor and no sanso consultant and so when they head of a year retired professors of a year Department of Pathology, University of Ghana, where a papain on usu dibia ekutano our day bebe across the book a year board member and so Mr. Samuel Winfredi Yaw Inkum on usu appointment no by 25th. Mr. Samuel Yaw Inkumunum okuta a year degree in business administration ono enso eba county mu University of Ghana wachata netes ono su dibianum ewo suru ye papa ewo Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo ono su appointment by 25th of March and ono su appointment no enso eba ye ono so why board member edema cross book epain and wasanso retaining the position wasanso Ghana Football Association president epain Honorable Vincent So Adote, one also some a has vote board member nibi, one also a former MP and so one no a football administrator, on this one also a board member, or more a china, one more equatanasia, one also a bit two and a more year palm. Mr. Kwesi Adjumai, one also appointed no Mr. Kwesi Adjumai, or no enna uko or your banker. Or a media practitioner, and now that's also a CEO at the Ghana Tourism Authority. And no so was also a Black Stars Management Committee member. Why ye Juma, I was Stambik Merchant Bank, Eco Bank, why ye Juma ye papa, and so one also say has a work board member. Sanso and a Dr. Kenny. As you be, on also some has a work board member. Well, no, dear Abam, a ye media man, or be any no, and when the Jumedium, one also ADA papa. One also has a work board member, Mrs. Ivy Howard Mills. Also, or a board member, maybe that, but a Samsung Abapaka, what about Bokas, catching up and AGM members already know has a book last time Amuko AGM supporters in the castle board the one young gunum near forming new board. One person Sikasem, City City, Sikasem across the book, and some person muhum, Ninano, one minute to a yet Togba Fedenim, and a Togba Editum, said next AGM meeting the Baba Subiano, or may outline in Yanam, and Mobile who said him, a city, and so a war. Some rahats of work as say yam. And now, yes, during training, and a coach Watara, or then a Sato, a year Salifu, Ibrahim Kom, and a catcher and say, Bibia, ebe okay, or Beshe, Sempona Brantenum, the contract to Seminano, or Metimiaka, Amano, Nuetimi Atana, Nuesiakai, Ediama, across the book, a bobokunum, where Diana Stars, Wobeke. This man committee na charge you abra womo ensom siakan o mene samates na match na nkuyam fa momo supporters no suban womo danedi e wo sa kensem no ankuye enunti Ediana Stars ye the 6,000 fine ɛna ɛde ato ɔmo so wɔyi yɛ disciplinary committee no ɛna si ɔmo ntua ɛyɛ saa fine no ɛnso ɛmfɛmfiri hɔ under 17 the black starlets sɛsi a meka sɛ nhyehyɛ a bɛtɔ dwa no kyerɛ sɛ wɔmanya 4 nation tournament a wɔmo ɛbɛkɔ Russia ɛna team no ɛba bɛkɔ wei ɛyɛ tournament of FIFA nsa hyɛaseɛ bi a wɔn ɛhwɛ sɛ mpo no team no ɛbɛtumi prepare yie papapa for wɔfo zone B and zone A tournament a ɛnkyɛ ɛba bɛhyɛ aseɛ no na afei qualifies a yɛba bɛbɔ no under 17 no ɛbɛtumi anya saa preparation wei na ɛtumi aboa mu Kumasi Asante Kotoko ɛna no pay wɔn bɔ ankofa akansie wɔn ne cornerstones ɛna bɔɔyɛ preparation akotoko ɛnso ɛyɛ towards ɛyɛ Premier League a ɛnyɛ na wɔtwi next week ebeba so no womo any corners esan so ebo ankufa kensiem ewo adako chache agropama so kotoko ehwom kabako a womo entimi anti weekend Ghana Premier League no embaso ni nyina nse sabre FA Cup quarter finals games awodo a eno ebeba so nti na namso emasa matches no entimi embaso do ni che brekum Chelsea Boboko na so ya management ne se sabre awose supporters no womo eta coach Samobodu echi because afena Samobodu aba na woyen hyehyɛ coach bi okran ko meso team no mid season no na so coach Bodu aba besom nti afei na wo toto nyama nti management no ebaake eye Bodu ewo ni dwumedi a wodi no enu to supporters no enso embaake no na afei season no onhwe so betimi di season no akɔ na wieye na timi abo no menya respectable position na next season there wo mo atimi ni nyama atoto na akwema abo ma Hazbog enso afa ne ntoma pefra Kumasi Asante Kotoko responding to Ghana Football Association ni nyina no efa incident awodo a already no kotoko kataba bonten abe pacho ewo eye match course between nations no almost so do response akwa GF no e the fans no attach eye kotoko omo statement a wo mo release no e de aka ho e de akwa eye GF no Dreams FC wo mo prepare for Africa CAF Confederation Cup shene so wo mo start the Malian di Bamako and bebo and training and omo work am omo place a wo mo koboaye e ma kensie no ensu timi koso wo de wani kire eye All African Games and nanu ya eba na wie ya se say de akoye ni bresem minority ewo eye parliament honorable woyomi parliamentary select committee for sports or can be whether to ja so mu gidi se sika ban ne kasa o spend it for All African Games $240 million ne de aban no wo mu embre biom because se sika we de doso na so what spend se sika we na eye games e course a disaster there when we did say in Kye.
The just ended games were a monumental disaster and total embarrassment to our dear country. The Akufo-Addo NPP government spent a staggering $240 million on the just ended games. Yet, the organization and management of the event was poor and shambolic. While the government sacrificed value for money principles and breached procurement procedures, infringed on the Public Financial Management Act, leading to huge expenditure, Ghanaians have been swayed by the frivolous outcome of the games to believe all is well. Given the current state of the Ghanaian economy, which has been rendered bankrupt by the Akufo-Addo NPP government, emerging details about the hefty expenditure on the games raise eyebrows and concerns among Ghanaians. Several unfortunate incidents that were recorded in the course of the games left many wondering whether that quantum of money was really spent.
Honorable Woyomi, Ninsema Jano, dear Atujanon, and I'm so Emma Sabre, volunteers from Mukoye Juma, one must see a promisio musica, says Sika de Momono, after Jumediano, Denua, Sicano Amba, Obama be TNT 200 Ghana cedis, so Munkofie, na letter Sican Beba, one must see Sicano, Omapo, Omompe, 200 Ghana no, Aba Elos in Infa, Yintin some Kakre cost any supporters, and as a volunteers no, Nyama woman a year.
It's a moment down, I'm on my 200, and I am on one. Mama, time be I am pet.
You are here to give me to understand. Then if that is, you keep it. But with that, there's big stomachs.
You are not taking that to understand. Just imagine. No sorry for the money. Even their transport, so this 200 they are not taking it. They should give us our money. The money that we have, they told us they will give us. Let them give us the money. This money we are not taking. The moment of point here.
We all African games, and I say African games are done. We are a banner and one summer who do know. And for few stories, no, and fancy.
Aye. Okay. And I'm going to go to Chiska. It was so 9 Nafi Yababa to us. Mister, why your phone so say Sika Ababi good phone so 200 cities. Me teachers are. Hello, Bones.
I am for 3,000 toso and 9 no new radiant famano never call baho and answer Bemana Ghana here for sooner or lucky number in here 0245 734 star 0245 734 star. O number ni a check it. Nadi wa dance here 3,000 Ghana cedis. Kessben cashport Sergio Laka Adaroma. Alande ewo phone so da. Sergio.
Okay. Masom ewa ha. Mama mensanka omona fe me no omontwetwe nkomo kakra ba maminko Andy Kemo na ehwe de wa boba no de ebreye. Kwa me abrantie no so me de ne sika no akwa no. I don't know so phones no this on the number buy. Into my sending them what we are going into the Yagia who are no messages. Okay.
Wow.
You try to surprise.
That's because of my minute.
Okay. Andy.
Dira.
Yeah,
tell you, all African games in Yashasi in HSBB, in ambulance and a fueling. I coffee him go as by. Yinya athletes are no more complaining about or mujisi or moshe. Nebi maba be laughing stock and for the true on social media. Those were the concerns I raised here from the start. And you know, apart from Edono, come teaching na ye nya HSBB. Yan win someone or home baby. And how does that competition amount to being shambolic and being disastrous, baby? And the honorable Wyoming seminar can I disagree. Obetimi raise concerns about the amount of money spent because $240 million they said yo. Oh man, they say you wusikasa a mood to papa. No. Minka say you go say omo ye. Says ka we obi jeno anka no, mean dispute too say is cannot uncover. But I don't have any fact. The American say you will see papa. So you find your Africa is sika. You kruma you this guy be and he said yo assembly nyina say
here more.
Scano.
Yes, because here sound my
our facility here be
they can for so my idea.
Yes.
So this are the way am I.
You be affe. Yes.
Any ajipa nye sa games here. Because our facilities here. Be near my mum. But West African countries be brave. E be wo mu.
No correct.
So just say. Countries be brave Africa be wo mu. Nti yɛda ban no ase paa wɔyɛ adeɛ ne mmom ɔnspreading no na ɔmfa nkɔ other part of the country, okay, especially pitches no. Yes, and tracks no ɔmfa nkɔ other part of the country. Sunyan ɛnyɛ number 1.
I agree.
And there's a stadium I saw a call for Bononi Ahafu area on for being Kosunai. Can you be papa?
Because can areas of my produce players. Oka areas of more pay football. Areas of more passionate. Areas of more co-pack. You are talking about Sunyane. And the Brun and Varos. And now can teams are around the Hunina. Division 2. Division 1, Ghana Premier League. Go kasa obo ba se jo benya bro teno.
Oh yes.
Teams be pray. Oh. Mian Salmina, Mighty Royals, Adriana Star, Brecum Chelsea, Brecum Arsenal. Certain teams in our common South Division 1, almost our Division 2 teams. Inti I think said general facilities almost spread normally because Sunyania. For me it's a step in the right direction. Okay. When you come to see a men label as disastrous, there be said you. Come teach that a bill label na disastrous on way being count. Into what you mean on sign rep you.
Name of Sican, the intimate drunk and was and the Omo politics. For no politics or mobile. Yanka says so, and I say, the new man I know, and Yeniaji.
They know all kinds of Ghana in this country.
The amount involved in the on one can
Omo the one crater and people say what the test I can see. On meeting me na you busika papa general. Volunteer for no biam fo BSC Camano said you. Fo BSC Camano. Na you papa ni BSC kan ka mu da. Said you. You kroma BSC kan ka mu da. Enti adentina for close to 21 days. Obi free to mu aba ye volunteer work. E wo boteman. Now say money 200 cedis per said you. I didn't think you're for your mesa. I didn't think you're yes, sir. I am more respecting the panel woman. No, na say I am to abana more and you or more. Omunyo be ya. I am more respected subject. No, na you crew man kwan ye leader say o me dear so. Na ye to obey and I also best some ye nay say some. Ghana quantity, sir. No, also best serve when. Na ye to obey no ye say seven. Into 200 cities from the Amon said you are more funny day.
All right, Yawadupoku, I say, what is monumental disaster? So the NDC couldn't see any good thing about the games. Yao Adupoku. Anyway, and so Abre. Only case. I politics now the sports. Okay, they are Casicasam say, Omo na Sicano a dos no Omudibia ni Omo you say anyone day. Never discussing. And now again, baby, now doing a year monumental disaster. Over areas, Nemre. Oh, Sabia, a year event way. Nayan Kambu near residing now Kabuma, a monumental disaster. Go your amount for Mobaya, but if you could dampa, Moody delegations, I would know. Almost a side we got who be that. A your move fell money now come for. So monumental disaster no. No. Omvanya politics. Yantuaso.
Omumfa volunteer for Nisika Momo said simple. Omumfa volunteer for Nisika Momo. Gan happen BSC can Kemuda. Obian who ordinary Sika or minor. Enti Sencrofo Baba ye Juma. Na so mo ye Juma na wi. Let's say fantasy do omkakra more emphasis kanimo.
Okay, Meba. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That is Mpocho.
Mpocho boko na uzele.
Ako pa me ye pa na ka
so ya gidi ni age mo.
Oni age on. Oh.
Em ga ta any pro.
O ka safri.
Ndo go fit takwade.
Okay. Now what did be that?
Individual. And then we test.
Now what?
But try
oh. Oh, jai to us and 30 million.
Oh, okay. I won't find any.
Okay. Yeah. That's a your winner out also Miansana night on the in an action common also near be that takradi and on the free. Okay, Andy.
Yeah,
kakra de besoso.
Okay, enti the no house board no dey be train.
Yan train yan boy. The basic yeah.
Ha is even the head. Yan train say omo kona so ebeti awo so omo nyintum say mpanimfo
ni. Ani na gina almost meeting no so ya.
Nti yan hwe say omo etimi ekogituma. Kodoko etimi ashe corners by a goal to nil. Well, my chance I'm sure, but I'm told it was a good exercise. I think say blaster abeje kotoko pressure na kakra nti omo binya time some be work their way out and because they have a difficult game next time, you know. Kotoko beku bichim
yeah.
You don't recall the last time Kotoko win or achi and bichim for no so they are playing very very well. It is good say omo team anya win e be bring omo confidence in the back. Now hope you saw prepare very very well for the encounter because Kotoko supporters omo bichim no omo nya chance amam hwe match na course so how you know omo etian they will also be there waiting and hope say enema be ko ye because enema nko ya seduna omo so be express omo displeasure nti a good exercise. We are only hoping that things a bit work well for Kotoko in the next game. Brekum.
Okay. Meet you.
Brekum Chelsea supporters no on coach am board so on be support and you know they have no option than to support him. Oba no the games are born no timi win back draw back elusu back enko ye but Brekum Chelsea team after watching them said you odwuma wo ho as coach am board next season kro better na you know I also an overhaul within the setup because omo here new fresh air and energy omo betimi around club here because a lot of players are very very experienced omo here new ones are quite away games omo betimi torment opponent and for a half season you don't have enough time betimi there arrange with team just to make sure say obetimi anya results aba na betimi akoyenti they have no option than to support him hoping so omo betimi in a very good position in the Ghana Premier League nonetheless season omo betimi atoto enyema eyi.
Okay. And Madam Gladys Unko Joseph ne mame and the birthday yes the type friend Antique of Antique's Bright Future House ewa Blekuma Block Factory and Madam birthday family nina omunina wish you happy birthday Unko family is true Unko Joseph bia wish you happy birthday nyarimo ahoden wati na onto nkwam enso emfa ema Unko mame ne ho fe pa. All right. Afei wan biom na etoso na minim say dey a odi bi fi bo ani maba idi ma wish no na me nko wish me small girl Alison Sewadua ene na also birthday o papa say I wish you happy birthday o papa friend Aaron honorable Aaron or Ejuso no assemblyman and that's some kitu akra otsadie or Ejuso sectek o papa so do my great lovely daughter happy birthday. Okay, I love you so much. Very papa. Happy birthday. Come watch one console be now.
And then see a bomb birthday.
Oh, I want fair.
Bomb
okay.
Bomb fair.
Oh,
yes.
You
Prince Agri.
You Kessben.
You
nice.
And then bomb birthday.
Okay.
Until we see Prince Agri.
Yeah.
You wish no happy birthday.
On a channel manager.
Channel manager. Kessben TV. Yeah.
Our programs are who do be but TV be
and the fun is
a brand in a fun and sim. Eba. The whole federal. Yes.
Akade bako.
The whole federal.
Adibia de bono.
Akade adi.
What
be say birthday.
I'm saying hey, they say come down number 1.
Ukran dem wiase.
There be come they say you would adi kai.
Ade ba ko aka so won dem wiase boko.
Ade they say me trust.
Bomb, happy birthday. Why? We love you. Okay, you're
born homecoming is Monday na baso.
Okay.
Monday ntinyame pa 1st April.
Yeah.
Bonim.
Okay.
And I know that TV so and born homecoming Easter no.
Okay.
Afode na ayebo na dia pesca e dia tobas.
Nice.
E dia support to a school no.
Okay.
And ntinyam pa joada.
Okay.
Bonim ni bia make sure so be make a date.
All right. Samson of crow from homecoming. Yami ya aduma kwesi dey and a lunch no e baso din crow from homecoming mo amufri ho mo amatena ho mpanifo ahodo ene obia mpanifo tonsa e de efrem crow from homecoming and nasem ketu akra promoting peace and unity dodi ho emra dodi ho emra. All right, now go abroad matrasi. The breaking news no Brahim obi anyina feeding free akra. No me no DJ and so abroad trasi. Now go abroad ma I'm so 22 years.
One more.
I'm so 25. Let me tell you na be onimo.
Me wo dia no na aba fresh ne ye kan ye say wo free crop room. E ho na adwa kire wa bisa ho.
Oh, so me tra ho.
Oh, okay. Nti wo be
call. No me tell you okay no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Me share extension. Was a crop oh crop. Me try for 9 years. Do opposite say omo free groom one day na.
So who ye teacher anti wo kra na ye bodwa teacher ye frɛ wo.
Yes.
Teacher Joe.
Yeah.
The teacher Joe.
Say Joe. Okay, Jaco for program na that's it.